Yeah, it is. All right, we on, baby. A little frozen.
I got it. There.
Oh, we on, we on, we on.
Let's
All
see. I'm trying to share it.
right. You put it in the AOL? Look, oh, you sharing it now?
I got it. There.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir. We on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout alive, baby. Shout alive. Put it in the AOL. Look, you sharing it now? Shout alive, shout alive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout alive, baby. Shout alive. Put it in the AOL. Look, you sharing it now? Shout alive, shout alive. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout alive, baby, shout alive. Put it in there. I put it in there. Yep. Hey, man, big shouts out to Young Shiners, man. Gotta give credit there. What you put in there? Oh, no, I ain't put it in there. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Shout alive, ladies and gentlemen, man. We got shouts out to Young Shiners in the building, man. Young Shiners, how y'all doing today, man? Young Shiners. Joe, what's up, baby? Hey, man. The show begins Thursday, Joe. The show begins Thursday, man. Shout alive. We got some vets in the building, man. We got some vets in the building tonight, man. Everybody doing school shopping. Yes, sir. Shout alive, shout alive.
Take off. Let's take
do
off.
it, man. Let's do it.
Sorry for the wait, y'all.
You know, people got school shopping, man. Got caught up with that, man. Hey, Joe, we on Go Thursday, baby. We on Go Thursday. Hey, man. Yeah, that's real, man. Before we kick off, man, shouts out to a lot of here Lions 13 they putting on for the crib right now, man. Big shouts out to them, man.
Big shout out, man. Big shout out to my dog O.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people
man.
had their nuts crossed on my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Thighs, man.
Shouts out to my dog Chop.
Slime babies in the building. Y'all shout alive, baby.
Shout out to them 561 boys.
R1. Rodney. Yes, sir.
Open the kickoff.
Yes, sir. Took it back to the crib. Hey, man. Hey, man, we got some prominent individuals in the building, man, that's been doing this in the Little League realm for quite some time now, man. We're gonna give y'all the floor, introduce yourselves. How long you been coaching, some accolades that you have, man, and we're gonna dive right in because I know it's a lot y'all want to get off y'all chest, man. You feel me? So we want to go first.
Coach Mott.
There it is.
Damn near done forgot how long I've been coaching, man. Way back, man. So yeah, I done been a bunch of Super Bowls, done lucked up and won a couple of them, few of them.
Call it luck.
Yeah, I got luck. Gotta have luck to win them, man. Got a national title too. We went and snuck one of them in too.
Okay.
But yeah, I done been around, man, long time.
Yeah.
Couple generations, dog. Got me feeling old.
What age division you got right now?
I'm at Levy right now.
What part?
Boynton.
Yeah,
Boynton Bulldog, baby.
Y'all grass cut me the other day, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Eris, what's up, baby? Talk to me, man.
Everything.
Give him a background about you, man.
Yeah, it's been coaching for about since 2011, 2012.
Okay.
Bulldogs 11U offensive coordinator.
Okay. Jew, the man, the myth, man. What's happening?
Man with the myth.
The legend. Talk to him, Jew.
Yeah, man, I've been coaching for a little minute. I've been out here since 2000, and I got some bowls and Lost one not too long ago, about a year ago. But
We're gonna dive right into that one.
no, but shoot, man, that was my
Arch rivals,
guy right there, man.
Arch
I
rivals.
see him every year
How many times y'all faced off?
since we've been on Pee Wee.
Yeah.
We talking.
Probably like
years
5,
of
6
it.
years.
Yeah.
How many times y'all dropped down? How many times you dropped all the way back down? What's the highest age group
John,
you've
what's
been
up,
to?
baby?
I mean, the biggest I was at was 12s.
Okay.
Last time we jumped on North Dade, stopped that run they had.
Okay.
North Dade went 3 or 4 Super Bowls in a row.
Oh yeah.
That was what
Y'all check
Palomar Chase.
Palomar
Chase
them.
team, right.
Chase.
Yeah, so I took 12U that year and stopped that run.
Who y'all had on that team? That's in college right now.
Kalani and Meeks,
Okay.
right? Meeks was a real certified player. He was he done that graduated at 16 years old though. He
was real smart.
Had the books.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
And they wouldn't reclassify him. They just wouldn't do it. But I was trying to get him to do that.
They
but-
went from 12U to high school.
right.
That's
12U
hard.
to high school. He was
What
he should've
high
been
school did
playing-
he end up going to?
what it was
Oxbridge.
yeah
Oxbridge. Okay.
Before they shut
okay.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before they shut
Yeah.
down.
Right.
Yeah, it was a tough kid. And then where you went? And Boca and got hurt, right? FAU.
Oh yeah, it was at FAU for a while.
Right.
Tore the ACL like 1 or 2 times.
Okay.
Right.
Got
There was some nice kids on that team though.
Man, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty, man. Mark, man. First year in the
Nitty-gritty.
AYFL, you come in, you win your bowl, man. Talk about it, man.
Coach B, what's up, baby?
Yeah, we snuck one in again, Know
Now,
how
what you
that
call
go.
it?
Snuck one in,
Now,
you
what
know
you
what I
call
mean?
it?
That's all
But
it
I
is.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I went against you, dog.
I
ain't
did
gonna lie
too.
to you.
That's how we like it, dog.
did.
I went
too.
against you, dog.
That's every year. Y'all gonna do it again.
Nah, bro.
I'm doing. I am. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
know
you.
it, man. The people
Nah,
loaded though. I
bro.
don't blame you for
I'm
doing it.
riding-
Nah, I'm not,
listen,
I'm
bro.
riding with Dre.
I don't blame you.
I'm riding with Dre.
I don't blame you.
They
Lil-
loaded.
They look real good. I don't
Lil
blame you,
Makai,
dog.
Lil Ethan.
Yeah. Everybody in my city, when they see Dre, they gonna kind of, jump on his side when they see the team. You know
Every
what I
time
mean?
you see him, you know he coming with it. I ain't gonna-
Yeah.
he
When
gonna
they get
have-
off the bus,
Dre always gonna be
Sack,
eye
what
candy,
up,
you know what I'm
baby?
saying? But Dre a good coach too, man.
Shouts
But-
out to my
Right,
DC
right,
next
definitely.
year.
Man, when they went up 12 nothing, man, listen, I was just saying, like, let's go.
I got something to say about that Super Bowl.
I don't know where that jit came from, 6 or 8.
It's a misconception about this bowl that
Man,
y'all kept saying.
What's the misconception?
If you go back and watch the film, it's on YouTube. First play of the game, we should have scored. Running back, tackle, escort my running back to the end zone. But the snap was this high.
yeah, you see, it's all on
Second
film,
play of the
though.
game, my receiver caught the bomb. The safety fell down. He ran with it and dropped the ball.
right. He dropped it. Right.
We should have been up early.
But you wasn't.
But I'm just saying, so to all this, how you let
Yeah,
these
but
people-
we never
you
got
never
stopped, though.
us.
The offense
You
never
never
got
stopped
stopped.
us.
My guy catch it, it fall out of his hand, they got on the ground, interception. It just fall right
All
in
the
his
bad
hand.
breaks was going that way.
Yeah. I mean, we had to tell the kids,
or
just
it
keep
was
playing.
just football.
That's what we had to tell the
That's
kids.
football.
Guess what I
Oh
told them?
God.
They're screaming and lucky right now. You cannot beat luck. I don't care how good you is.
Yeah.
When you lucky,
Yeah.
you can't beat it.
When it's going your way, it's going your
Just
way.
keep playing.
It's going your way.
The football guards will answer back. Just keep playing.
Oh man, Wayne, we talking about DEFCON, man. Relax, Wayne. God. So let me ask y'all this question, man. You guys got a lot of kids to come down, to join, shall I say, from other parts. How does your team from last year compare to this team this year, in terms of the continuity, the skill set, things of that nature?
To me, I mean, everybody might have different point of views, but to me, it's basically the same thing.
Same team.
Same team, man. I mean, usually nowadays football, to compete, you're gonna have to have new kids.
Yeah.
So we usually generally get started around week 4, week 5, once everybody
jailed in.
gel.
Right.
So that's kind of the norm for us the last few years. So they gonna gel. I mean, we playing pretty good right now, but
Playing high.
yeah, but I expect them to play better the second half of the season.
How was it going up the road in the national preseason? What's your take on that?
My take on that, really, the coaches in our area got to get together. I don't have no problem with getting together after our bowls and put our team together. I mean, even when you look at their comments, like the Georgia Cats and the Georgia fans,
Right.
they saying, Florida football is weak, but they don't understand that we're playing their team with our neighborhood team. Everybody on my team is 20 minutes from the park.
Right.
Half of them can walk to the park.
Right.
They call emergency meeting 15 minutes. The whole
Exactly.
team.
If I tell my whole team to get to the park right now, we got an emergency meeting. In 15 minutes, my whole team will be there. Now, when you go up to Georgia, you got cats from South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama,
Tennessee,
Texas
on one team.
Yeah.
But y'all saying our football weak, but they really don't understand, bro. We playing you with a neighborhood team.
That's true.
Then when you reach out to the other coaches, everybody want it to be up under their terms. So Georgia just got up. They're gonna keep it.
Georgia got up.
These dudes building teams. I talked to a few coaches when we down. We rapping the
Yeah,
coach.
yeah, of course.
So coach say, listen, how you gonna win? I got 10 different states on this team.
All right, because guess what? Georgia bring their ass down here to South Florida next weekend for high school football.
So
Put it on
Right.
there.
But
I mean, we
as
went
you
up there
can see-
and banned them in the 6th grade game. You know.
Right.
Yeah, you did do that.
FB,
Right.
yeah, right. In the
FB,
not FB, but Future Stars.
Right. We
Right.
banned
FSG,
them.
the FSG game.
Yeah,
Right.
all them RDU kids over there for the 25 years at halftime. 25
But
years.
I mean, to all the coaches that's on here, man, that might have chimed in, man.
Right.
We really got to get together, man, because we don't need 5 different states. We just need pretty much from
5 different parts.
right. I say from Treasure Coast back to Miami, and we can let Rap Reed bring their ass on, bro. I mean, and them people waiting on a phone call. Everybody like to say, well, you can't do it. The national rules say this, say that. Man, Rap Reed are
Plain
dying for a phone call. They want action.
They don't care what you put together.
Bring your birth dates and bring your IDs, and you got a game. So every coach saying, well, you can't do it, national say this, them people don't care nothing about that, man.
They want to play some football.
They want to play football. We got five states on one team, and we dying for y'all to Florida to come up with something.
It's so easy to do. You can put Plantation and
Yes.
Chiefs together. 12U. Play 6 games, get 6 teams to play y'all on Sundays, nationals, and y'all will be ready for YNC at the end of the season. And nobody gonna say
that's what
nothing
we talked
it.
about.
And here comes South Florida.
But-
Here comes South Florida.
But people trying to do it a different way.
Under their terms.
Y'all get offense, we
They're
get
trying to do it
defense.
under their own umbrella.
Yeah.
Right, that's what's
Yeah.
killing it, dog.
Right.
Drew, what's up, Drew, man? What's going on, baby?
Man, I'm hanging out.
I got one big question for you.
What's up?
Are you coaching this year?
No, man.
So you took a team to the Super Bowl last year.
Which was TTG, right?
Yeah. You was at Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
You took them boys to the Super Bowl, had a great run.
First year with that team.
First year with that team. First year put together.
Okay.
Had a great run. What happened?
You know, it get bigger than coaching sometimes. Sometimes it get bigger than that. I mean,
You gotta elaborate for me, baby.
okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I always was big on team football.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's hard, man, when you got 5 guys that can run the ball and you got a quarterback that's dynamic that can play anything on the field and everybody want the
Everybody
ball.
want touches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you doing it the way you doing it and
Yeah.
you successful with it, somebody ain't happy. You know what I'm
Always gonna be
saying?
that.
It's never enough. That's,
Right,
That's
so-
what the problem is.
So when that happened, I mean, I stuck to my guns, man. Like we gonna rock it this way. I mean, in the Super
It's
Bowl,
what was working.
absolutely. And then in the Super Bowl, game could have went anyway, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The game was
Right,
won.
right.
We had the game won. We had the game won, bro. Like, but it just sometimes things just don't happen when you want it to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's timing. You know what I'm saying? But put a team together the first year, when you go to the Super Bowl and you don't win it. If we had got there and got blowed out, then I'd have been disappointed.
Right.
But the way we lost it, I was cool. I was like, you know what, next
It
year.
was a good game.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't worried about it, man. We straight. And then we played against probably the best player on our team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bam, bam.
I mean,
That
man,
damn
you
Bam,
need,
boy.
you
He's a-
need
he's
you
a
need
man,
you like
boy.
you need you five show
Bam is a
nothing boy, to
man,
stop
boy.
that boy. 'Cause
Right. Right.
he's something
He like
serious.
that. He
Like
like
any, we already knew that though. We knew like any crease, any little open he get, lights out.
He showed it Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
2 hitches and a punt return. He liked that.
He is.
He showed his
Where
son.
you at now?
Ravens,
He's still there. He ain't going nowhere.
Ravens running back number 3.
To my rod.
Oh, you talking about Rod? I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's what
Bam.
I'm talking about.
I was talking about
Rod.
Bam.
I
No,
know
I'm
you was
talking about
talking about
Rob.
Rob.
But listen, and talking about him, like, I mean, that's who won the game for him. Like,
Bam,
Rod,
that
Rod,
guy.
Rod ran the 2 touchdowns. But if Bam don't script Chicken Man on the 10-yard line in the goal, you know, the go ahead scope, if you don't script Chicken Man, you win the ball.
Y'all win the
game.
ball.
It's over.
So you walked away from the team.
I ain't walk away. It was some things happened after the president died. Some
Rest in
things
peace,
happened.
B.
Yeah, man. After the thing, you know, some things happened, and I ain't gonna really speak on too
No,
much
of course.
But at the end of the day, some things happened, and I didn't see it. It didn't go the way that
It didn't
I
fit
felt.
you.
You feel me? So
Right.
I was like, look, you know, they offered me this, and I was like, nah. Like, I wasn't doing it. I
Yeah.
want, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't actually tell me I had to leave. They definitely just tried to do something else, and I wasn't with
You
it.
weren't rocking with
I
it.
wasn't.
That's understandable.
I ain't go with it.
So how did it affect the team, man? Like, because obviously you built a bond with these kids. How was it hard to walk away?
It's hard. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you put so much time in, and you know what I'm saying. Now, you know, time and building a
Building that
relationship with these
relationship, right.
kids and seeing these kids, and
Play out.
but I wish them the best of luck. And like when it came down to it, when they called me, and it was time to, you know, they say, hey man, you know, I called them. I said, hey, I got all the uniforms. Y'all come to the house, come pick up whatever, you know, because it was for the kids.
Facts.
So I wasn't, you know, I ain't got no malice, man. I ain't tripping.
I never got the reasoning. When I heard what happened, I'm like, wait, Drew was just in the bowl. Like, what happened? You know, like, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Hey, Sid say, keep it real, Drew, man. Drew said he didn't want to speak on it, man. He want to.
Hey, you know, it is what it
You
is.
know.
What happened? hey, at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of people at that part, man. Is like I've been there for a minute.
Facts.
So it's a lot of people you don't want to speak on because it's a whole. You know what I'm saying? But there's some things happening. I mean, everybody know. Like if you know, you know. But I ain't
That's
tripping.
true.
I ain't.
You know, you know.
If you know,
I've
you
been to
know.
people that don't know one of them.
I can say this much. Hey, Pedro said Drew OG here. He said,
Yeah, I ain't got time. I ain't doing that.
Right,
Hey.
right,
I
right,
ain't
right.
doing that.
which is understandable. I mean, I think it's more or less there's a lot of people that probably do.
They know.
They
Hey,
or they
football
know
talk,
from
They know.
the hearsay, like, oh, that's how that went down.
Yeah, they
Like,
know.
That's crazy.
They
You
know.
know, so
So from there, after, so you had another little short stint at the Canes too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
See,
are you
my-
still a
see-
part of that?
No, like, you know, it was like when I left TTG, honestly,
Right.
it was so like it
Dra-
took a lot out
draining,
of me.
right.
Yeah, it took a lot
Right.
out of me. So coming over with TMT, it was more like I wasn't really so like I wasn't
You wasn't in it
I wasn't
100%.
really 100% because
Okay.
I still like, cause I never really wanted to coach this year. My whole thing was this year I was gonna chill. So Wayne had hollered at me a couple times like, "Damn, you're the best." I had got a badge, and things it just didn't work out. Like you know, it could have been, you know, like I said, when you ain't 100, when you ain't all the way in, and you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of things going on. You know, your mind ain't
mine ain't fully
you
there.
ain't know. You ain't really in football.
Yeah.
So no thing, you know. So we, you know, decided the best thing for me was to just watch my son play football. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Where you playing at now?
He played the game. Played the game.
Let me ask y'all a question. You guys both been doing it. I'm gonna just throw a number out there over 15 years.
Yeah.
We had a conversation off the air in regards to y'all both say, you know, it's 2022 and it's hard to coach with these coaches.
It's a different era.
Trust me.
Going all the way back to the SFYFL days, throwback days. What can you guys say changed in regards to what changes do you guys see from the older generation to to now. Like when it was the Coach Grays and all them at Lakes and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was a lot tougher back then.
Yeah.
I mean, you catch a wild card. Half of the time, a wild card team win the Super Bowl back then. But, you know, you might have lost 5 games, but all 5 of those games was about 1 point.
Right.
So you 5-5, somebody else undefeated, my team just as good as his.
Yeah.
So as soon as we hit that wild card, I play say a 6 seed, play a 1 seed in trouble. Those people, they like that.
Yeah.
My first year coaching, we went to the Super Bowl as a wild card, right out the gate. But back then, cause you know every park had something. It wasn't none of that. You couldn't just get the best running back from Lakes. He never leaving Lakes.
That shit was loyal.
Right. Everybody, you couldn't just come to Boynton and get a kid like Rodney Auburn. Them kids never leave Boynton 15 years ago. That don't happen. So now since, you know, the recruiting thing go on, now the kids pick whoever they want to play for. Now you can get loaded on one team and it's a smooth ride. You know, you ain't gonna get that.
But y'all don't think kids these days want to play for like coaches?
Certain coaches?
Yeah, that's why I say the kids pick what they want to do too. So it ain't just a recruiting thing. I mean, the flashy, the fly jerseys. I mean, that come in play. Whoever can get on Facebook and
talk the most.
Right, that come in play.
So let me ask y'all this question. All right, it's a great topic. I always feel like coaching, like you said, coaching isn't the same of how it was back in the days, right? So you don't feel like these parents are taking these kids to some of these teams for better development?
No, I can't see that.
Reverse.
Maybe you may get 1 or 2 parents that's
really doing their homework.
Yeah, you might catch some of them.
So,
but
I can speak on that for myself.
Okay.
So, my son, like as far as receiver, last year he played at Lakes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like I ain't bashing no coach because they put in their
time,
work,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never saying that, but
you're gonna be different though. I got you. I'm following you.
But a lot of kids. So he played last year, but last year, because when he got to a certain point, I coached him 2 years. I was like, I kept telling my girl, like, I don't really want to coach him. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to kind of interfere with him. I wanted him to grow on his own, and then when he come home, I can just kind of like say, hey, this. So I kind of like, backed away and just kind of let the coaches coach. So this year coming in, my whole focus was even if I was coaching at Lakes, my whole focus was I wanted to make sure I put him in a situation where he can
be
develop
right
at that position because I knew he got the height, got the size. My whole focus was high school because he 12. So it's like you ain't got much longer.
You're seeing the bigger picture.
Right. So I was like, I want to put him with a group that's gonna solidify him. So when he went to TMT, like, I mean, honestly, like real talk, like as far as him putting on the uniform, the equipment, the way he walked, swag, everything different by him now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the coaches around him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
they bringing that out of him.
Right. So at the end of the day,
shouts out to TMT.
So at the end of the day, it's like I just want to see him develop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to put him anywhere. So a lot of parents are just putting kids on team for rides. You know what I'm saying? For social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this question. The parents that are putting kids on teams for the social media, are those kids, so if you had, let's say we had 3 tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
A tier 1 kid gonna play anywhere.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you feel like it's more the tier 2 and tier 3 kids that are just stockpiling on teams where they could go be playing at other parks and getting more reps.
But if you look at the tier 2 and the tier 3 teams, right? I mean, kids, they can actually play.
They make up a
right?
team.
They can play.
Yeah.
So when you push them over here to this group of kids that's loaded,
right?
Does it benefit him?
It's taken away from him. If you think about it.
So now it's a whole year off now.
Me personally,
Instead of him going over here and playing For the Broncos,
we had that
that's-
conversation with all our parents. We get in the bleachers and have a team meeting, parents, mom, daddy, kids. We had that conversation as far as the team loaded.
Right.
Now, playing time may be an issue because we're going to run into some games where our top guys are having problems. So you know if our top guys having problems,
Yeah.
you know what that tier 2 kid going to do. My tier 1 guy is getting beat. So I'm not going to go to tier 2 or tier 3.
Absolutely.
So we had that conversation. And
Is that a trust factor, coach?
I think it's more or less a transparency factor. Like,
See,
I'm
that's,
saying.
that's being
Sometimes
real.
the
yeah,
kids
that's
see it
that's
themselves.
keeping it,
Right,
keeping
right,
it,
right.
keeping
Right.
it.
That's just
Right.
I'm gonna just
sport.
keep it. I'm gonna
If,
just.
if Reeves having trouble covering Randy
Right.
Moss, what I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna put this other guy?
That's
on?
real.
The kids
yeah.
see it
Like,
myself
just
like,
being
why you
honest.
going to put me on the mud?
Reeves
He
having trouble
beating
covering.
him. So you trying to just embarrass me, coach? But a lot of times the parents won't see that. Oh, just put him out there. Just man, if he knocking, they got a linebacker knocking my best running back out. I know your son finna get a concussion.
And I see what my running back do to you every day in practice.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I mean, you know, you have some parents that won't get it, and we'll have that meeting again. Try to get you to understand. So we don't have this problem come on Saturday's game day
They fussing.
and you at the gate because we having these meetings and these conversations before we get to game day.
'Cause it don't happen in high school.
I just
Exactly.
feel like
You
the
can
number
yell all
one.
you want.
I feel like the number one problem we facing right now in youth sports is parents got to understand the why. Why you leaving? Why you doing this? And what's your child outcome? What kind of vision you got for your child?
Correct.
Because you can be on a team where you don't win the Super Bowl, but that coach may be putting out. That coach is developing your child as a receiver, a defensive lineman, an offensive lineman, whatever it may be. So you can run over there and say, I'm finna join this team. I'm finna lead this team. I'm finna go over there because this team won the Super Bowl, but this team playing for nationals. I'm finna run over there, but guess what? That receiver coach over there trash.
Yeah.
Your son play receiver.
Yeah.
He ain't saying nothing about the
That's
splits.
deep.
He ain't saying nothing about
That's
the
deep. That's deep.
So you get a lot
That's
of that.
deep.
You finna leave the knowledge because I know we pride ourselves on knowledge over here, like real deal.
Right.
So I feel like when you get that, you get a group of coaches who speak in high school, college terminology.
Right.
So when they get to high school,
Yoshi, what up?
they get to high school, when coaches saying certain things about pin and pull, saying certain things about the track, my offensive lineman gonna say, okay,
You
coach,
know
how
it.
you want it?
Yeah. You
You
know
say
it.
counter. We understand we pulling this and that.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't looking crazy, huh?
Yeah.
We ain't never did that.
And I think that's the problem that
That's
like,
real.
when we talking to a lot of high school coaches, they're always saying like, who's developing these kids? Because when they get to high school, so you always said some of these kids they get to high school and
They
you
don't
go to
know-
throwing out
they-
coverages, they go to looking like
I'm telling you.
what's deep thirds, what's what's
Yes.
5x1, what's
Trust me.
like they don't even know as a DB how to line up. They don't like,
Yeah.
and when you telling a DB go 5x1 or something, they looking
Yes.
like, huh?
Saying
Like
press bell, they looking crazy.
they look, they don't know what time it is, and that shows that a lot of these youth coaches are probably just
They got
winning off talent that's accumulated on their team.
Jimmy's and Joe's for X and O.
Yeah, yeah. CSA game changed, parents changed. They want to post
For the Super Bowl.
Super
I'm
Bowl
telling you.
on
I'm
Facebook.
telling you, man. That's-
I don't even think they want to post the Super Bowl. I think they want to post other stuff. Because you'll win the Super Bowl and you'll still have people mad.
Yeah.
Trust
I
me.
wanna touch on first and foremost, I wanna say rest in peace to Michael Hickman, the DEA coach, man.
Definitely rest in peace.
That situation there, man, I had a lot of phone calls with a lot of youth coaches, dog, and it turned their stomach up. We was talking about it show for like an hour, man, and it turned a lot of stomachs upside down. So y'all two been in the game over for the amount of time y'all been in it. Like, what's y'all thoughts on that, man? Like,
It's sad, man. It's sad, man.
did you ever think youth football would come to that?
Yeah, you know, we done seen
I
some
often say,
a
like,
bunch of close calls like that,
Yeah.
man. So
And see, and that's what I was telling them, boy. Like,
That ain't nothing new.
nothing
It
to-
just,
I, was
I
trying
mean,
to tell
not to
them, boy,
laugh about it, but it's,
it ain't.
it's,
But it's real though.
I don't
It's
see
something
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
it's
It-
something
it-
that it don't already almost got there.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
this
This-
little league
this just
like,
happened to get there.
Let's say this: like South Florida is probably the most
Competitive.
competitive
Yes, sir.
state in the world. Like we will like we'll challenge you
That's for real.
walking.
especially
Like,
when it
I
come down
beat you
to
up.
Tying your shoes.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that. Like,
Let's
we
flip
do that.
corn. They flip bottles.
All
water
that.
bottles.
man, when
like
it
that.
come
So-
down to neighborhood team on neighborhood team, 'cause I
Oh,
know the
man.
Georgia guys will sit up there like they ain't that competitive, bro. We got neighborhood teams
Yeah.
playing y'all 5 different states.
Yeah.
All these kids stay within 1 block.
Right.
So trust me, it's here. We just ain't put it together and play as one team yet.
Yeah. That's
So
definitely
y'all getting
competitive.
it twisted for a minute. But
Alexis says that you see it more now because of social media, though.
definitely.
That's
These
facts.
parents, I feel like
It gives us social media gives us
the voice.
not the voice, but
They want to show out. You can't look bad on that. So I gotta
Yeah.
do
Right.
something.
So I was telling them boys earlier, I say, man, some of these parents, you know, and I know we have some prominent individuals watching, excuse my language. Y'all might attest, y'all might not, but some of these parents need to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down.
100%.
Yeah, they egg it on.
Like, because I feel like if you're looking for individual accolades, take your son and put him in track, boxing, golf, tennis, where
Absolutely.
it's on him. You get what I'm saying? If you think it's gonna be surrounded by around your baby, like that it's a team sport.
I wouldn't necessarily say that that's the agenda that they coming in with, right? But
It's not what they're coming in with, but
Because
that's
they looking for the accolades. So it's
Right.
gonna change the agenda.
it changes.
Right,
That's what I'm
right,
saying.
right,
they don't
right,
walk
right.
into it like
Yeah, you
that.
come on good faith.
But when it starts to, well, if
Right.
it's about your baby,
So-
get into a single individual sport so it could be about your baby.
so we got two different situations, right? You might have a situation where a parent is really, why my son ain't doing this, why my son ain't doing that, and the kid might just be sorry, like.
But see, this
he,
is the thing.
he
it's
just
not,
ain't that.
but it's not
Then
even
you-
that.
But
What I'm
then
saying
you
is,
got the other instant where a kid might be a solid football player
And then he getting his short end of the stick. He can actually play
and he could, yeah,
with a
Nah,
favoritism.
but
thing,
let's be
actually.
honest.
exactly.
But let's be honest. I think if a kid can play, a coach ain't just finna.
Not too many.
It just finna sit
It
up and
happens
just
too,
shit.
though.
You
It
got,
happens.
You got some
happens.
small percentages.
But if
It's
a
small
kid can
percentage.
play, what parents need to understand is this.
It's 60-40.
No,
Nah,
hell
it ain't
no.
that high.
It ain't
Man,
that high.
it ain't that high.
It ain't that high. I'm
People
talking
wanna
like
win.
80-20. These
If a
coaches
kid-
want to win.
Coaches wanna win.
They
Yeah.
want to win.
Coaches
Yeah.
want to win, right?
Oh,
They're not going to bench a player that can
No,
play
It
the
ain't,
game
it ain't
of
about
football.
benching though. But like I said, you got a kid that
You're saying
You
their
give him-
reps
you-
are being limited.
Oh,
But I
let-
ain't any
because you got
relatives on
because
the
there's
team.
other agendas.
let's say this.
that
Let's
gotta
say
be
this. Let-
pushed.
Let's say this.
But,
Let's
it-
be,
it- it happens,
But when
man.
are you
Hold
gonna
on.
override all those
Ma,
other agendas?
hold on. All right, let's be
What-
real.
I think to some parents, it pacifies it a little bit until it
I'm
explodes.
saying what I mean. What by the
That's how
coach
it
want to
goes.
win more than most of those other agendas.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Okay, like how you might say this coach, he like the kid mama. I like your mama, but I want to win this game, and I
Right.
want to win this game more than I like your mama. So
I think that's
You
60-40.
gonna
I
see
think
the-
in this
you
day
got-
and
you gotta
age,
see
it's
that.
60-40.
Ma, let's say this. Let's talk about ego, man. Like ego bigger than
Right.
that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
I
it's a
don't
60-40.
want, I don't want
It's
But
a
June
your
to
ego
win.
60-40
come with winning.
thing.
Your ego
That's
come
what I'm
with
saying.
winning.
If I'm playing June,
man,
I
like,
don't want
it
June
don't
to
happen.
win.
It
So I'm
happens,
not
though.
finna just put this kid
So you think
in just cause
Your
it's
ego-
my
I'm not.
nephew.
Yes, listen. I'm gonna tell you. in
My
day-
nephew
in
can't tackle, dog.
This day and age.
I want to beat June.
Exactly.
This day and age. If we talking about old school football, yes, 80 is the percentage, is the high percentage. But
It's
today's
60-40 right now.
60-40.
We see it too
So,
often.
so
dog.
we're saying
How many times have you
Hold on,
watched
hold
a
on, hold
team?
on. How many times
a
you
kid
been-
got a
exactly.
hot hand,
How many
and then they
times
go
you been
away
to
and
a
run some
game?
dumbass shit.
Because the
And
coach
we
might
just-
not know what he's doing.
It's
that falls on the
you
coaching
can't
team.
say that
But
all
see,
the
listen,
time.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Guess what
gotta
you hear
understand,
later
though.
on? Hold on. When they lose the game, and then like the week later, you'll hear like, oh, you know, such and such had a problem with such and such, and
Yeah.
man, they had an issue, right?
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, the coaching aspect might be an issue.
Nah, man.
What I'm saying is,
It's a
what
different-
people need
what
to
y'all missing.
understand is, we're youth coaches dealing with youth and high school referees in a youth football league. If y'all think that
That's
anybody's
doing this for what?
for free,
Okay.
so if parents got this misconception that the ref's perfect. I see we got Nick Butler on here. He probably get cussed out every Saturday.
Oh, I know he do.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this man is doing this. Granted, he's being competent, but it's nothing. It ain't nothing for him to sit in 99, 100-degree weather to get cussed out for
Every Saturday.
I've watched-
every Saturday.
But look,
I've watched Nick Saban.
I got
I've
you on
watched
what you were
Belichick.
saying.
Kyle Shanahan, some of the best to ever do it. blow games, make mistakes.
It happens.
So what you think a
And they
youth coach
get
gonna
paid.
do?
It
So what you think a
happens.
youth coach gonna do?
And I think that
blowing the game is just blowing the game
Yeah,
because
that's-
you live and you learn from that.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like, so if
But the
they
college-
at the highest level, if they
But see, he
But
talking.
even in the high, even in the
he
highest
talking
level,
on two different levels.
Even
though.
on the
He's
high-
not talking
what
like
I'm
that.
saying
He's
is
talking
even on the
about-
highest level, sometimes the best player get shunned too.
Najee Davenport just chimed in.
It happens in college.
Najee said, "Man, that happens in the league where you get paid to play."
Look, Van
I
Dyke just
get
told
it.
us how if a coach got an issue with a kid that's being recruited or a particular kid that's on the team, that kid might not play at that school just because they don't like how the
Yeah,
they
they
went
gonna
through
go
the
down.
recruit.
But see, they got a lot of choices right there. Where I got another guy could play darn near just as good as you. You was a 5-star, he's a 5-star, he's a 4. So I couldn't just put you to the side because this guy running the 4-3-2. So we cool. But in Little League, my this guy can play, the other guy can't. You not just gonna be able to just say
Everybody
you
ain't
ain't
that
playing today when I'm playing June that's loaded over.
Man,
So-
George just said a big statement, man. Old school George Reeves says, the game has changed from learning and being fun to media exposure and likes.
Yeah.
So
That's
so
what it
so
is.
I think these parents just got to understand, I get it. It's your child. You should definitely have a voice. You get what I'm
name,
saying?
image, likeness. It's a business, y'all.
But
And
listen,
I get it.
listen.
It's a
Absolutely.
business when it becomes a business. It's in high school going into college.
It's a-
well, this is a youth.
That's not true,
sport.
man.
It's
Because you got
business now.
listen.
No, see,
What about these kids on YouTube that's making that bread right
no,
now?
you missing what
What's
missing
the
what he said.
percentage of that?
I'm just
though?
saying though.
What's the
Everybody,
percentage?
But that's not what he's
everybody
saying.
chasing it too.
He's
now.
not saying. Well, listen, but he's not saying that you can't treat it like a business. He's just saying you can't run this program
Like a business, like
You're
that.
not finna run the program.
You can't
because
run a-
what
a-
your
yeah, a
agenda. That's
program.
your
Right,
agenda.
right,
We
right,
got
right,
35
right.
kids
So
on this
that's
team.
why I'm
So
getting
that's
at what
why I
you're saying.
said
Right.
if
Okay.
that's your
You got
agenda as a
35.
parent,
But
go
see,
into a single
that's
man
what you gotta
sport.
let parents know. Okay, you coming to me, I'm a coach. You a parent. You coming to me as your child, but you don't realize I gotta look out for 35 kids out here.
Right.
You
Exactly.
coming by your child.
Exactly.
So, like you saying, if one kid get hot and then the coach go to another kid, cause I got personalities on my team too. I would keep giving you the ball. I know you hot, but I want to win the game, and I don't want my next guy not touch the ball.
Which is my linebacker over there. He played running back
Right.
too. I
So
got to
I'm
feed
trying
him to keep him
I got
involved.
35 kids. I got to try to keep happy.
So let me ask you this question, Coach. Do y'all believe in that? Man, just get his kid three carries so we keep him happy. Let's get his kid 4 carries, keep him
Yeah,
happy. Do
I'm
y'all
saying-
believe in that?
Is he a
You
player
got to
for
try
you?
to keep somebody. What
Somebody
I'm
got,
saying.
you gotta listen at this point.
I'ma try to keep-
Because it's casualties in it, right? Somebody
went-
gonna
somebody
get
gonna-
hurt.
somebody gonna
let's
take the
say
fall.
this. Let's say this.
That's why I say I got to look out for 35 kids.
Right.
So, okay, you might not get a chance to eat today,
Right.
but I really don't want you to eat everything, and this kid ain't had nothing to eat. So after say you may get you 2 or 3 carries and you look good, okay, I really got to try to cater to somebody else now.
Right.
But that's just the nature of the
That's
thing
how,
because
that's
you're
what
trying
we
to
at
look
right now
out
with
for
the facts. This is 100%
you
fact.
trying to look
Right.
out for all your
Everybody.
kids.
See,
Yo-
and
Yoshi-
that's the situation that I went through with TTG. Like honestly, like the team,
Okay,
is talented.
we're getting into it
Right.
now. Okay.
Team talented. So you got Chicken Man, you got Duke, you got Terminator, you got Zion, and then you got receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got other kids. You got backup quarterbacks. You got this, but people didn't understand. Like when you call in those plays, you got 8 minute quarters, right? We were so talented to, I can hand the ball off twice, 6 points,
Easy.
right?
Running clock coming real
now we on
fast.
defense. We 3 and out. We get the ball again. Just say they punt the ball. We run the punt back. Right? It's second quarter. So now we get the ball again. We score. It's halftime. Now we get the ball again. We score. It's like you
It's a
trying
running
to
clock at that point.
you
He
trying to
won
get
8
every
plays.
you trying to get
12 plays
everybody
for the game.
like nobody looking at the fact that you trying to feed everybody the ball,
That's why I
but
say.
you don't have enough time
But
to
see,
do
that's
it
why I
in
mean when a
one
lot of
game
coaches like,
to
man, you
get it
seen
done.
that number 8 killing. Why he went away from him? It ain't that I went away from you. We
Right.
got common sense.
Right.
But I'm also trying to keep my team together too. Number 8 with 30 carries because you was killing them. But my number 7, everybody else sad.
Right. Yeah.
So you trying to keep a balance with
So let me ask y'all this question, right? Because y'all some offensive minded people in the room. So in the big game, when 8 got to get all the carries,
gloves off. You know, gloves
you get what I'm
off.
saying?
When it
How-
come down to
Gloves
how
it,
do-
really off
how,
at
but
all
how does
times.
that
You
how does
just
that
trying to
affect the
win
team
game.
though? Because now A parent gonna come. We know how these parents is. Oh, you were just trying to pacify me. Oh, you wasn't being real. I seen this coming. I
But
don't
I
want to
think-
score
I
against
think- but I think that
the
comes
NPR
from-
kids. I want to score
But
in a big game. I want to be on the stage too.
But
I
they
think
know
You gotta
better.
beat the
Let
guy
me
in
ask y'all a
front of
Yeah,
question.
you tell them.
Right.
They
And y'all-
already know that.
In y'all
Right.
practice, do y'all allow parents to sit in and watch?
Of course.
Yeah, we can't stop them. That's their kid.
No, I'm saying some coaches tell parents you got to get behind the gate or something like that. Like,
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
mean, they
behind
gotta.
the gate.
They,
Yeah, I'm
they
saying,
gotta,
but-
they
They got
gotta
boundaries.
are they able to
See.
sit back and see what's going on
Yeah.
Monday through
We
Friday?
practice
Yeah.
right by our
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
So we literally.
We
5
got a
yards away.
rule. If you think your son better than the guy in front of
Come
him,
watch.
No, no.
Not that we will after practice. That beat basically show me what your son could beat the other kid in.
Yeah.
And if he do, guess what? We got a new race coming on.
To the point we go in practice.
Yeah, so
I'll tackle 10 times. Same blocking scheme, same starting offensive line, same everything.
Right.
You think he supposed to be the starting running back over this kid?
Show
We gonna
me.
let him get it.
let's get it.
You
And
got it.
let me ask you, in the flow league, is the NPR rule still there?
The 6-play
Yeah,
rule?
it's still
It's
there.
still there? Okay.
That's a blessing and a curse to me.
Well, we done seen some games.
Sign me out.
It's like a curse.
It's
to
a
me, because
it's a
It's
blessing
curse.
because
It's a curse and all.
to
Like,
me,
you know,
I feel like, man,
It's not real.
you got to earn your to get on the field.
you're not
Absolutely.
you're,
So-
you're basically handing it to him.
But,
Yeah.
then it goes back to this though, right? And I think I agree with y'all 100%. You know what I'm saying? I do think that's the competitive nature in us talking too, because you're gonna have the NPR parents saying, "Well, it's youth sports and it's not gonna dictate tomorrow's outcome."
See,
and
But guess what?
See,
They
see,
won't have
see,
that
see,
conversation. But
it's
they won't
supposed
have
to
that
be fun.
conversation if you got a coach like Mott that says, "Hey, May 1st, parents, take a seat.
No.
This how I'm
Nah,
running
man,
the
they
show."
still gonna
No, no,
complain,
no, no,
bro.
no.
So-
Mott
but
will
no,
tell you,
no,
like,
no, they'll still complain.
you
But
still
guess
get that
what?
problem.
But guess what? I told you this already.
Yeah.
You
Don't
get what I'm
matter.
saying?
But my,
It don't
It's gonna
matter.
happen.
but my
Yeah.
thing is this,
But
though,
some
like,
coaches don't even say nothing.
why we treat youth football the way we do, as far as when you sign up, you pay the 100, 200, whatever it is, and you get a babysitter 4-5 days a week every day from the
You drop
summer
your kid off
all
the
the way
tab.
into November.
Right.
Yeah.
You only pay $200 something a year, like you did so much, bought cleats, that's it, and coach taking them to the game, and you gonna make it seem like you did so much with it. So why you treat them like you're supposed to play in all the big, you're supposed to play in all the games? Go do that to the spelling bee. Go get in that spelling bee and say, "Well, I'm not
They
competing
won't do
personally."
that.
I think because they pay their money. That's why.
Yeah.
It's-
No, but I'm saying
all
you
that
got
stuff you
That's
gotta pay
their
your
main
money in.
and I'm babysitting your kid every
Yeah.
day. You going to the club,
It
you going to the
happens in
store.
high school. It happened in private schools. In high school.
Yeah.
You'll see some kids.
But that's not reality, though.
It's
It's
not.
not, but that's what
It's
money.
not.
Money.
But
That's
see,
what money do, though. You know
to-
what I'm
to
saying?
me-
We
to
know.
me-
We know.
to me,
We know the
though,
power money got.
Like me, okay, my son played since he was 5.
Okay.
I never coached him. And I never got in one argument with any of his coaches. First thing I tell my son, if you ain't starting, man, you got to put out. You got to do better.
You got to work
It's
harder.
something you not doing. Me, ask your coach what you lacking in, and me and you gonna do this together. But I never coached him. Man, I coached every year he coached. I never coached the team he was on. His whole life, never coached him. But I never had a problem with that. And every coach he ever had could tell you, me and him never had a disagreement. No matter if he started or not.
That's because you had an open dialogue
And
with the
look,
coaches, though.
Now that's because he trusts the process.
Let me-
Yeah, because
let
I
me-
know, but
Not
Let
really.
me say
Yeah,
one thing.
yes.
because I'm
He
telling you
trusts the
something.
process.
If you ain't starting on that field and they give it to you, that's the same thing about that job, bro. That's the same thing about
trust the
life,
relationships.
bro.
You're right.
You gotta,
you're right,
you
you're
gotta
right.
know
You gotta
how to
work
get it
for
yourself.
You gotta work
Trust the
for
They
it.
process.
giving you that shit for free.
We preach this all the time, man.
That's
I'm gonna say
nothing.
this, and I'm gonna say this to all the parents on the podcast. All the parents, they really listen to this. It comes a time when you look at everything and you say, "I can give a child this. Are they gonna work for it?" But at the same time, is if you don't put out for it, man, what are you teaching the kids? So right now, I coach 11U. If I got a kid on my team that's not getting the ball as much, or that's not starting, or whatever it may be, if a parent come to me, I'm gonna have an honest conversation with that parent about what the reason is. But I'm gonna tell that parent also, you want that conversation now with your child, because you got the chance to come to practice and see what he or she is doing, or maybe what they're
Right,
doing in
right.
practice. So you don't want that conversation when they turn 18, 19, they at Alabama or Florida, and they saying the coach trying me. You want them to say what I told. When I get that call, I'm gonna say what I told you when you were 10, 11 years old when the
Yeah.
coach trying you. Get to practice early. Be
Work
first in
hard.
sprints.
Yeah.
Hit the weight room hard. Be first in there. You don't want putting pressure on them now, because you ain't gonna see it later
One,
down the
one
road.
parent I could give credit to, Fred Denson, right? He, instead of having his child compete on, and a lot of parents do it, I could just speak for it because I had his child. Instead of having his child play on a lower or his age division, he always have his kids play up. Now, mind you, that don't mean they're gonna do good in it. But guess what? When they go back to their age division, you know,
we might differ in that because I don't necessarily
yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
You don't?
No, because why you make it hard for them? Let them enjoy yourself. Just because you go up there don't mean, okay, you take your son and let him play up. Okay, but you don't catch no punch. You don't get those moments when coach say, man, I need a script. We getting this eye to eye because you're not the guy up there. Versus my son played with his age group. We in critical moments. I know what he talking about when he say a script. I know what he talking about when coach say, man, just time the snap count. I know what he means.
No, in tackles they play with the age group. I'm talking about just like on a regular, like just 7-on-7 or just, you feel me, just working out or whatever the case may be.
You make him get some benefits.
But it's
from that.
almost, it's almost
not in tackle. I'm
but
talking about just the
even
we gotta be in those
even on
moments.
seven even on 7-on-7 it's the same thing because when you're moving up with that age group, you got a group of those kids on that age group that's dominant, and you know, because ain't nobody getting no 7-on-7 team just to.
I would say this about
you know
the
what I'm
particular
saying?
kid that he talking about. The oldest son plays up because it benefits him. Because playing on his age group,
it won't benefit.
it won't be a challenge. You
That's
get what I'm
different.
saying?
That's
So
different.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's
That's
not.
different.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got some people that peak out, and they
Yeah.
need a challenge for reality. You get what I'm saying?
Because if he plays on that age group,
and
it won't be a challenge.
And the age
for
group
him.
that he plays up on, he's
I
counting
mean,
on.
I
He's
mean,
This you football in South Florida, his age group ain't a challenge.
I went 7-on-7. I was talking about.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
about to say,
I was
Yeah,
gonna
we're
say,
talking
yeah.
7
I was
on
talking about
7.
7-on-7.
we talking about South
Yeah,
Florida.
7 on
Talking
7.
about
But you got some kids like you see how y'all talked earlier.
I'm finna ask
You got
who
some
is-
kids that could go
yeah,
to
who
12
is
U
kid?
and go play high school and be good, or they could have went to.
But I'm saying
It's a
it's
small
a different
percentage.
level
Why
of
that kid didn't
coaching,
go to
dog, to
Alabama, and
like the
that's-
small
Right,
things.
right.
The small things, they not basically like I'm saying, you go up, the guy that's supposed to be on that team or barely got that age, the cutoff, you
Right.
catching punts and everything.
Yeah,
Right.
So guess what? I'm on a pound lower than you. We the same age, but I'm catching punts in critical moments.
Doing your
It's-
thing.
he made it saying it's 6'6".
You developing.
It's a
I'm
minute left.
developing.
It's the Super Bowl.
You know, he the man. Put it on his back.
Who
guess
coach
what
send it
tell
back there to
him?
catch the
We
punt?
can't fair catch it, bro. You got
This
it.
guy.
You don't got no time out. No
Yeah,
fair
not
catch.
that young-
We got
not
to
puppy.
Yeah.
Guess
That's
what?
building. That's
When
building
I took-
character.
Right.
Right.
So soon,
Right.
guess what? Now let's say they are 8th graders, and this same thing happened. But as soon as we hit the high school field, and we may be in a game, coach say, "Man, I need somebody to return the punt."
Yeah.
Guess what? Man, I've been returning punts all my
All
life.
my
It's
life.
you like coach.
Yeah.
I never caught a punt.
Yeah.
Cause I always been playing up. You be like, dog, this boy. He
You
like
get-
that.
You get some kids that's special though. Tavares just put them out there like Brandon Ennis. You get some of them kids that's just
Yeah, but that be that.
You ain't gonna see-
We gonna
you ain't-
keep
you
playing the
ain't-
lottery.
that's
You
generational.
ain't gonna see that again.
Oh, so you
Listen,
gonna keep playing the
man.
lottery?
I keep telling y'all that kid like
Right.
Be out
he
different.
ain't he not
Be out
he
different.
not appreciate like you
You
gotta
can't-
appreciate what you when you see
Yeah,
that.
you can't
know
keep
what I'm
playing the
saying?
lottery. We seen that, but
Cedric
When-
Bastard.
when-
You had Cedric Bastard.
Yeah,
go-
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, hey
He
man.
another kid. You know what I'm
Shouts
saying?
out to
Like,
CJ, man.
yes, sir.
Special.
They just committed,
Right,
man.
right.
University of Texas,
Look at
man.
my boy.
Shout-
Right. That's
Shouts
what I
out,
ain't see him in a while.
shouts out to Sid. Man. CJ just committed, man.
Boy Beach.
Tell him if he hit me, I can still beat him running too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that I think what happened Saturday is
Hold on, before you go there, it's 5-6-1.
Yeah, well,
Number
hit the
one
thing.
player in the
Hit the
nation.
thing. 5, 6,
Travis
1.
Hunter.
Hit the thing. Yeah, talk about
Come
that.
on,
I
man.
can't really
Like,
talk about that. He
like-
flipped on me. He was locked in for
I'm a
about a
FSU
year.
fan, too.
Yeah, he flipped on me, man.
Best
So, you
thing
know,
could ever did.
I wouldn't say he going both ways at JSU, so he happy, man. That's all.
I
that
went to
matters.
HBCU.
You know,
so
I
ain't
must
bad.
admit though, you feel me? Rodney, R1 put on for the city. They put on for Palm Beach County this past weekend, man.
Every time we
sure.
send something down there, dog, it's gonna be top notch. We ain't never finna
One
send
thing I
it.
can say, y'all don't hold them back, boy.
Yeah,
Y'all,
we
y'all,
don't.
I told
y'all,
him.
y'all don't hold them back,
Yeah,
boy.
We had that conversation.
Because
I
y'all
told him.
say if O gonna put you on that stage,
100%.
told
get
him
up
that,
out of
dog.
here, man.
Oh, ain't the
Like,
first. Cash.
yeah,
One
Yeah.
ton. JR.
yeah. Y'all send them
Marcus,
down. Y'all
Hank.
send them down.
Yeah.
I gotta give Palm Beach credit for that, boy. Y'all,
We
hey,
do it
man.
best for the
That's what
kids.
it is.
That's
Ain't no
real.
sense of sitting here
That's
if I ain't
real.
got nothing, bro. What you gonna play for me and I ain't got nothing?
Man,
R1, boy, R1.
special.
He different.
He's special.
Mhm.
Dalvin Cook.
Hey, some people say, nah, it's too early to say that.
Dalvin Cook burst. He don't see
Yeah,
nobody
you
go
got the
down.
same
Man,
thing.
let
At
me
the same age.
let me tell y'all.
Boy,
damn
plant
better.
that foot. Night.
On Saturday,
night.
when the boys stopped them inside the 3-yard line, the whole comment section say R1 going 98. This nigga get the ball. R1 went 98, bro.
That's the true definition of a
He's like
one-cut
that.
runner.
He's like
What-
that.
he
He-
don't waste
once he
no-
put that foot in the ground,
He don't waste no time.
cancel
He
Christmas.
getting there, boy. He
Thing
getting there.
is with him, man, he see it before it happens.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit before
Yeah.
he like he patient.
Yep.
And you can just see
His
him
cutback-
run,
his
dog.
cutback
Like
nasty, boy.
his eyes are just looking for the daylight.
Yeah.
He like that, man.
Like
nice
soon as he
kid.
get the ball, if you watch, like even if on the tackles that when he get 3 or 4 yards, you be like, damn, like he
Right.
one
He
tackle away
he
from
about to
busting.
bust
That
it.
was
Shoelace.
almost it.
So it's
Just-
like,
Right.
bro, his eyes be on
I,
the swivel. Like, bro,
I love to see
see
him
it.
at Chaminade, boy.
But
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
tell y'all
lie
like
to you.
There you
this.
go.
I wouldn't. I like to see him at Dilla.
I love to see him at Chaminade.
Nah, boy, man.
I like to see him at Dilla.
We ain't
Wait, see,
gonna-
y'all ain't another thing too. Y'all ain't seen Rodney yet, for real. Y'all ain't
No,
seen
no, no. That was my first. This past week was my
Wait
first
till-
glimpse
Wait,
of
listen.
really seeing Rodney get
Wait
off.
till you see Rodney.
You know what put me
Special
on
dog.
Rodney?
You ain't
You know what put me
seen-
on Rodney? We was at the national championship. I think in Wellington last year. Me, Hot Rod, and Sid. You were like, man, you see that jit right there? Rodney had on a little tank top playing catch. I see that jit right there. Watch what he do next year.
We got a backstory on
and,
that.
I took him to O, dog, and OU slowballed it at
Yeah,
first.
yeah, he
He supposed to been with
slowballed
O for like 2 or 3 years now.
He had the little shit. He had it on what, the 10U? That's when
Yeah.
he had that thing
Right.
down there.
Yeah.
He had all the
You know,
I took him to O, dog, but I told O, dog, you know if I tell you something, dog, I don't got
hey,
to
oh,
come.
if you on,
Hey, old man, tighten up,
Hey,
old man.
Corey, call.
Tighten up,
Hey,
old man.
hey, Corey, call. Oh man,
Man,
where
tighten
O
up.
at,
I
man?
took him to O, dog. O
I took
slowballed
him
it at first,
and
dog.
then I took him down to the Freezy too.
Right,
I
they
did-
slowballed
we
it
took him
too.
down- Guess what, Freezy? You played him that same Saturday. We took him down on Monday. You played him on Saturday. He hung 3 touchdowns on y'all. Both
Right.
beat you.
Now you going back over there looking for him. Like, hey, where that kid?
Too late now.
That's the same kid was in your practice.
Too late now.
But I took him to O, dog. I told O, man, he go his daddy, he go him. I told his daddy, man, he got too much talent, dog. He need to get on that stage.
Hey, man, shout out to Ojo went up there, man. Hey,
Hey,
Wally,
oh,
where you at, Wally?
Hold on. Oh, you got to answer that. Why you slow ball my dog Rodney, man? You
Man.
say I'm here.
Hey, don't answer no questions, man. All that matters, you handle business this weekend, you know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Put my dog on display. Look, he back there
Hold
looking
on,
like Hester.
Oh, yeah, shout out to that, man. He went up
Lauder
there and
Hill,
handled it up.
13 years the best. All right, here we go.
He
Come
went
on.
up there and handed it up. Shout out to that.
Who that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yo,
Shouts
Shout
out
out to
to,
O,
hey,
man.
shouts out to the staff, man. The staff don't get enough credit. We always saying
Yeah.
but O,
O is a
Thias,
staff.
Zach, Corey,
See, I don't
Coach
really know
K,
him. Yeah.
like,
Right.
like,
Yeah, they
doing
like,
it.
them
O
boys.
ain't never been no coach that like brag on himself.
Yeah,
Definitely don't.
So
He want
if
all
you,
the
if you
staff.
say like it's
This
people
is the
saying
staff.
but it's
Yeah,
the
it's
staff.
the staff.
O
man.
ain't never
Like,
been like that.
Hey man,
Right.
I'll tell you quick, man. Like, hey man.
I told my boy, man, he gangster though, dog. My boy was slow balling, like, cause he's small, so he ain't gonna meet the eye test.
He explosive, boy.
But if I tell you, he one of them. He one of them.
what it was, opening kickoff,
Open the kickoff.
night.
Hey, I'm telling you,
Night,
night.
night.
Dog, he
listen.
special, dog.
Jesus.
We took him down there in the little Future Stars.
What
game.
up, Vonnie?
Future Stars game, man. Them Jordan niggas like, God, where y'all get this one from?
Yeah, he like
Special,
that.
dog.
He like.
Special.
Hey Yoshi, I ain't gonna lie to you. You saying Golden Army 13 look like the real deal now? Man, the way Lauderhill clicking, boys.
And you want to know something,
I
man?
just want to see the
Oh,
game.
no.
That
I
game,
love to see the
listen, man,
game,
that
but
game gonna be-
Lauderhill, I don't even think Lauderhill even 50% of their potential yet, bro. Like,
Some people like
Right,
Manny
right.
Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. I just want to see it.
Yeah, that game gonna
Gotta
be
see it.
that game gonna be
Gotta see it.
legendary
It
again,
got-
man.
it gotta-
Like, it
it-
ain't gonna.
gotta be, dog.
We want it to happen. We definitely want it to happen.
They gonna get
boy.
it on.
Listen, that's a culture game now, man.
The
You gotta
last
do it for-
one? Who got it? Who
Last
who,
one for
who
high
get
school.
It gotta
blamed
be. It
if
gotta
we
be
can't get the last
played,
one?
though. It gotta be
I
played.
mean, I don't know who get blamed, but you know me, I'm gonna stick to my motto.
It gotta
be
Y'all
played.
can't beat O, man. Like,
They gotta
Right.
get, they gotta bring it to the
got-
table, man.
Yeah, man.
They gotta
like,
bring it to the table, man.
Look, Willie just said Army can't beat them people. Like, a lot of you clicking right now.
A lot of hits.
A lot of you clicking.
A lot of here
right
got
You
a
know
lot
who we
of
riding with. You know our guys.
five
over
to
there.
one.
A lot of here
They
clicking.
there, so you know where we at.
Yeah. What that
Hey, they
is?
talking about Faye Pompano Eagles, man. Ain't no disrespect to Pompano Eagles, man. But
Hey, I love Billy, but Odom different.
O on the road right now,
Yeah,
that little
man.
baby man getting 400 to show. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
gonna
4 PF.
we gonna respect that, man.
That's
And,
4 PF.
and shout out to them boys, man. You know?
Hey, at the end of the year,
and
though, all
look,
that
look who
supposed
just
to go
checked in. And look at Rich.
I see Rich. I would-
Rich, what's up?
Tell him
I
his
don't
weight
like
class.
pumping.
Hey,
Beat
hey,
down
Rich.
one of them
Hey,
people,
Rich,
man.
man. I don't know what to tell you, Rich, man. O on another level right now, man.
Hey, but you know, Rich could laugh at it, man, because you know what I'm saying. Last
he
time
beat
they
him.
danced,
He beat him.
you feel me?
Definitely beat him.
Yeah.
So you
can't put nobody in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah, ain't nobody drive the
It
car.
gotta be played.
Hey, man, listen, man. Boynton got 2 bye weeks, and we will play on Sundays or Fridays.
That's the call out.
11U, Boynton 11U, 2 bye weeks.
Got by
We'll
we
play on-
what?
I
Not
thought
this
y'all
weekend,
had-
next weekend.
I thought y'all had a 13. Y'all finna say
Nah,
y'all tripping.
man, y'all talking, man.
We gonna play on Sundays.
Let me
or
call
Fridays?
ABG right quick to humble
Hold
y'all
on,
right quick.
wait.
We got bye
wait,
weeks,
no,
dog.
no, wait,
Got bye
wait,
weeks
wait.
open.
So, if y'all got a bye week, y'all 11U, right?
Yeah.
So y'all be playing a 12U then.
Who? What 12U?
Y'all be playing 12U in the FYFL.
We got
Right?
a national roster.
I mean, we got some 12U
I'm
kids we
asking
can
you,
bring down. there
Y'all
too,
will be
though.
playing.
I'm saying, yeah, but you know,
In actuality, y'all, a
We got
lot of y'all kids will be playing
July
on 12.
1st.
yeah, but I'm
Yes or
saying,
no?
They 7-1.
No, they
Yes
said,
or no?
No,
no.
they 7-1.
A lot of their kids, if you
Yeah,
come
but
over to,
I know
I'm
you-
asking,
In
I'm
the-
If
in
they
the flow-
come
in
to
the
the
flow
flow
league,
league,
yes.
I be playing on
And
12.
some of them, yeah.
So
yeah.
you should play at
But
12.
for a
but
national,
I'm saying,
they
but I'm
7-1.
saying, for a 12U to want to play a team that probably got 3 guys that will actually be on 12U.
Oh, that's
then
what
you
I
really
asked. That's
looking
that,
to
but
play
that's what I
11U
asked. That's
team.
why I was
Right,
asking.
Hey,
right.
Is
shouts
most
out
of
to
your
DVD.
kids-
What's up,
Yeah.
baby?
Is most of your kids
You know,
ABG now? ABG now.
They nice. I've been
Listen,
we just
they-
looking
they
for
beyond
work.
Bro,
nice
listen,
now.
our team been in the FYFL
2
We are-
years.
This is our first year in the AYFL.
Yeah, yeah.
This is our, so you know,
We
This
90%.
your second year, right?
Yeah.
Second
2
year.
years. 2 years.
Second
Yeah.
year.
So
Yeah, but we ain't even played this year yet,
97%
so
of
still
our
won.
97% of our roster is what?
Flow
August
League
1st,
roster.
August.
Flow
Right,
League roster.
right.
My
Right.
whole offensive
So
line,
you-
August. My
so you
quarterback,
11U,
August.
true
My running
11U.
back,
True,
Okay.
of course we're gonna add a couple of mays because we
You
got to
got to
compete
have
with
some
Right,
man.
right.
So call ABG out then. I think they'll. I
July
know they ain't
1st,
gonna dunk it.
anybody can get it.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah, we've been
Hey,
trying to set up
the
something.
comment section, man. Listen, hey, first of all, shout out Slime Baby. You know what I'm saying? I love that group of people right there, man. Y'all be lit. But leave Billy out of this, bro. We
Yeah.
talking.
Billy, I
Heavyweight
love you.
right now,
hey,
bro.
Billy, I love you, but boy, this.
It's a whole different conversation right now.
Look, Rich said we could play Billy next weekend.
Hey, there you go, Rich. Tell him let's dance.
See?
Tell him let's dance.
See how quick that
Oh,
happened?
hey, I want to comment on this, man.
But we still got 2 open weeks.
Hey, one of my good homies, man. Every time I see him, he mark my words, we gonna be there. Mark my words.
Hey, bro, we ain't even talking about
Wait,
this. No,
wait.
bro.
No,
Next
that's the flow.
topic. Next topic.
I gotta get.
Next topic, bro.
The man on the comments. I
Ne-
gotta say
ne-
something, man.
Next topic, bro.
What? How y'all feel? How does the 50 Boys feel about what is it? Black Mob, Miramar, loving you, man.
Who?
You got it,
Well, they nice though. They nice to keep it real. They nice. They nice.
Mark. You humble tonight, dog.
They nice. You know what I'm saying? They nice.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, Lord.
No, they nice.
I personally feel like
They beat us last year. So
Kendall is a damn good, defensive minded individual.
Y'all like, bro.
Kendall is a damn good defensive minded
I like,
individual.
bro. Only coach y'all at Chaminade?
Yeah. So,
I do.
so
No, the people.
I
Nice,
think
man.
I think they definitely gonna be in the talks.
The
In my
people beat
opinion,
us.
they gonna definitely be in the
beat
talks.
y'all
How
early.
could you not respect somebody that beat us?
Beat
Yeah.
y'all
They
early.
beat us late. Yeah, they beat us right before the playoffs.
Yeah, I gotta give them their credit, man. Hold on, what you say? Rich said we trying to play the strong.
Cheetah said somebody running. Let me see who Cheetah
He's
said.
saying ABG.
Say
I
ABG
think.
running.
ABG running.
Cheetah know something.
I
don't
don't
know.
listen. I don't know what Cheatham know. This Cheatham we talking about, man. Like
The cheetah gonna talk his
Cheatham,
talk.
he gonna make them phone calls, boy.
But I'm just saying we do got
I like-
2 bye. We've got a
I-
bye week next week and win the other one right before Tamarack. We got
See,
a bye
but I
week.
think they got a game though. I think they got a game.
And they gonna play
But you
something
know,
that-
Flo Rida.
Come on, what they gonna play? If you ain't playing the Ravens, if you ain't playing the Ravens, that's the bye week.
It ain't no game.
Yeah.
Just like
So,
us.
so I say this, then you go out there and play Bourne and somebody get hurt.
All right, it's a
It's
national
just football,
game.
though. You know.
It's
Yeah, it's football, but
Hey, Mo. You said no love
still
for the
gotta win
A.
in eight.
These
They still
Boynton,
gotta win in
these they from the A, man. Boynton, man. They Boynton 11 you, man.
now if it's,
Pipe
it's
down,
on
bro.
Labor Day, let's do it.
Calm down.
I'm saying it's a national game though.
Yeah, so
Well, if it's a
nice-
national game, then
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I won it July 1st.
Yeah, we playing a national rule, whatever. We just want to play football. I tell the cats all the time, how you have a
Mark,
football
you,
team
you
and don't
ain't,
want
you
to play?
ain't. He's saying ABG, but you ain't said it yet, Mark.
They already know, dog.
Whoa.
Hey.
I ain't used to you talking like that, so I'm just trying to figure out.
I
like,
try to respect because we done went through this a
he
thousand
sound
times.
like the old Mark.
I said we ain't never beat them though. So
I asked for 1,000 push-ups.
Hey, look.
Whoever don't want to do it,
Hey, listen, we ain't never
we
beat
got to
them.
do a push-ups on command. So they would have called up here right now, and I back out, and they tell me to get them 50 on. Y'all put the camera on. I'm gonna do 50 push-ups. You know what I mean? So that's what I asked for: 1,000
Phone.
push-ups on
Phone
command.
finna ring.
Think so?
Phone finna ring. Somebody finna call.
I'm saying I asked for that, dog. We can do 1,000 push-ups or whoever. If somebody say my center toe hurt and you don't play, okay, that's 1,000 push-ups. So,
And this ABG we talking about, right?
yeah,
It don't matter.
yeah, I'm
You
gonna
set
play
it
them,
up.
but win or lose.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all talking real
Yeah, for
cocky
real.
up here tonight. What's going? Y'all living up to that 50
Hey,
boys,
hold on,
huh?
I'm gonna say something
Hey
though.
man, I'm just telling you, we want
just want
action.
action.
To play
Y'all
the
want
game.
action, right?
We just want action.
Right.
And we gave you the dates of the bye week.
So y'all back to back bye week.
We got a bye week.
Just if
Not
you
we
agree on,
play Hollandale this week.
we'll play out
got
any
a bye
week
week the next
September
week.
at
Right.
When y'all play Tamarack?
and week 6. That's
Okay.
we on week 3 coming up. So in 3 weeks we got Tamarack.
Right.
Oh, y'all got Timberlake in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Gonna
we
be
definitely
good.
don't want to
Gonna be
play
Where
good.
on
y'all
that Friday.
playing? Where y'all playing at?
They come to the dog pound.
Yeah. Supposed to be a Monday night, so I guess they putting that together.
Make sure y'all bring this
Tamarack
setup, too.
and y'all?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
look,
they said they doing Saturday.
hey, look, bring this. Look,
Saturday
Two
last
of them
game.
called me on something, but
We
Nah,
tried to set it
we
up.
tried
but
to
they
set
said-
it up,
they
but
said
they
don't
don't
want to
play.
draw the button.
They don't
on
want to draw the
Monday.
button on the Monday.
we got
I know
an
them there told me the
Yeah,
first time.
we got an offer for y'all. We want this whole setup in
At
our
the
press bar
podcast.
Oh, yeah, bring your
on
stuff.
Saturday.
So you
Tamarack Boy, y'all bring this. Y'all can keep it real podcast
We're
live.
gonna stream it.
want me to be honest with you? Y'all lose by 2 touchdowns.
Might be right. I
Hey.
can't say it.
I don't know what's up with Mark tonight.
Might be right.
Mike don't change.
I don't know what's up with Mark
You might
tonight,
be right,
man.
dog.
Mark, this ain't the old
You
Mark that
might
I
be
know,
right.
man.
All thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do my push-ups if you right.
Mike going to church now.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
I'ma
P
do my
on.
push-ups if you right.
Hold on now. P done checked in, man.
I told you
That's
4
somebody.
PF done checked in
I told
now.
you
Let's
somebody
get
gonna
it
call.
August
I told you.
27th.
4 PF done checked in now.
Hey, look, our team on gonna play. They got
I
our
told
bye
you
week.
somebody
August
was gonna call
27th
in
and
a minute.
September 10th.
Hey, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that offline. We'll definitely.
What?
I mean, if y'all want to set it up with ABG, y'all can talk about that
Yeah,
offline.
there go the date right now.
August 27th and September 10th. Out 2 bye weeks.
Nick Butler said he got the refs. I think we just waiting for Peter to say.
Oh man,
Let's dance.
y'all got the head ref saying, "I got the refs. Let's dance."
Hey, what they tell you?
Man,
Say,
we
let's
like to
get
play
ready to
football.
rumble.
But like, you gotta understand this, though, dog.
That'd be good for the culture though, man. You know what I'm saying?
It'll definitely be good for the culture.
No, one
It'll
thing
definitely
about
be
me,
good for the culture.
I don't know how they get it twisted, but I'm old school, dog. I'm not scared to lose.
That real.
That
You
don't,
don't
that
care about
fill
the
me.
social media rhetoric
Yeah.
that come behind it.
But guess what?
Because you was doing it before social media.
I'm not scared to lose.
Facts.
It's not
Just
a
know I'm
game.
prepared to win, though.
Facts.
That's a top 10 team.
In the
ABG.
country. In the
That's
country.
not. It's not guaranteed
Right.
we finna win.
What they number 2? What they?
I'm just saying they top 10.
Yeah, you're top
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
10,
You're a top 10
I think
team.
so far they went, what, 2-1, 3-1
Yeah.
in national
Yeah.
play so far.
And they've
this
been
year?
doing it a long time. We
Long time,
We
bro.
never
Yeah.
beat them.
Long time.
We
Exactly.
just want
So because y'all played them on the other side. When
Yeah.
y'all,
I
right,
watched
right,
him.
right, right.
I watched him build that team up from 7U because I was with him on the 7U. They
Right.
built that team up from
Yeah,
7U.
they nice, dog. We
all the
just
way
want to
up.
play football,
we,
dog.
just, we just want the top games for our kids can get used to that, man. I seen an interview when Dalvin Cook was a freshman at Florida State,
Uh-huh.
and it was right when the college football playoffs first started. Florida State
When
playing
they
Oregon.
lost to Oregon.
When they lost to Oregon,
Right.
and they was asking him, how you feel about playing in this big game. He was like, man, to be honest, man, it's nothing. I've been playing in big games since I was
Huh.
8, 9 years old.
Facts.
And I had to think, like,
South Florida.
that's
Yeah.
South Florida.
That's South
Scott
Florida.
Lake.
So how can I deny my kid those
Scott
big
Lake.
games?
Playing in front of
Stand in-
5,000 people.
Standing room only.
Right, right,
And so I want my kid to be able to say, what you think about playing against such and such? Oh, shit, playing against those.
right.
You know?
Yeah, man, we were
You
playing
talking about Ohio
ABG
State.
at 11U, man. Soon they put on the broadcast, man, I played ABG when I was 11 years old.
And it was standing room
That's why I
only.
want our kid to be able to say, you play ABG.
And that was the main reason, like when we did our preseason showcase, it was more or less having all those media platforms out there. So 5-10 years from now, when them kids log on to YouTube, they're like,
You
damn,
don't see
boy,
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was-
I played in front of 4,000 people at 9 years old.
That's what it's about.
You know what I'm saying? I was 12 playing in front of 3,500 people. So those moments, that's what makes these South Florida
You
kids.
can't lose.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't lose.
You
Look,
can't
real.
take that from them.
It's
real.
not even a loss because you still, I can get this. The next kid I'm trying to get, I'm showing your parent, look, what your child going to be in front of.
Y'all check y'all phone yet?
It's
What you-
Oh, I thought y'all give us the date.
Hey, Juice say the phone was finna be ringing. I ain't got no phone call yet. I ain't getting no text.
And then
Oh,
people
no.
finna cuss him out. Man, what you did? You thought I was finna call?
The game supposed to already be on, though. Dog. That game, I don't know why, though. But it's supposed to be on, bro.
And
Wait. Pete done checked in. It's gonna happen. We're gonna give South Florida what they want.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Y'all
Yeah,
boys
it
talk-
is,
y'all
man.
boys talk about it,
Y'all
man.
gotta talk about it offline,
That's
and
it.
y'all set it up, man. It's gonna happen. Pete done checked in. You know the head man said it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
And-
happen.
It's a win-win
We,
for
we
everybody.
like that little boxer that Mayweather say he gonna fight, dog. We love that day, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all don't know us or whatever, but that's Mayweather right there. He said we gonna fight.
It's gonna happen. That-
Pay-per-view. Get it
and
ready.
that's what
Shout out
matters,
to them
I'm
man.
boys.
fighting Mayweather.
That boy been doing this shit for a long time.
Facts.
That boy been
Facts,
winning
man.
since 7U, 6U, going all the way up. So anytime we call them people out, that's what. If you got the like boxing, if you got the titles, a big one.
I gotta come for it.
Yeah.
Big
I
coming.
gotta come
It's
for
just
You
it.
can't be
part of the
holding
sport.
that in your hand. Think
It's
ain't
part of
nobody
the
gonna call
sport.
you.
Yeah.
You started holding that belt around your shoulder. You think you ain't getting no
It's
calls?
part
That
of the
real
sport.
now. That real now.
Most definitely.
That real now.
That part of it, yeah. Everybody want to hold. Everybody want to shot at the title.
That's it. It's part of the sport. When
Right.
you get them,
Right.
you're gonna have a little. There's gonna be a lot of teams call you out. You're gonna blow them out. When teams call you out, it's a fight. Teams call it, blow them out. You might run into okay. Now here it is.
So do y'all feel like if y'all go head up with ABG, your kids, how you think they'll respond to it?
Are they asking
on
for?
the
Are they
outcome.
asking
Like-
for the game also?
How are your kids responding to you guys wanting to play ABG?
Bro, our kids.
Oh, they
different.
know we want to play them.
So they want it as well.
Our kids
So it ain't coming from the coach.
Let me ask y'all
I
this.
gotta look at Palm Beach.
Honestly,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep
This
it
is
a
the
buck with you.
misconception. I can
I
see
think
it.
I think that
I'm gonna keep it a
um,
buck with you. I don't even like clubbing in Palm Beach.
I
Y'all,
think-
y'all so behind, man.
nah. I think y'all got some talent up there. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely.
We said some talent.
It ain't-
y'all
it-
ain't
it's
but
spread
so-
out.
y'all ain't-
It's
so-
spread- it's but
y'all
so
ain't
big.
but so big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
but
if
so
I
big.
can-
So it's
so-
spread out, but y'all got talent up there.
If I
Definitely.
can speak on it, back in the days, now Delray Rock's born,
Yeah.
you ain't want to go see him.
Believe
Right.
that.
If you play Little League
Right.
and you had to go to Delray Rock's born,
You know it's a problem. You ain't never been
Like,
hit till you been hit by
yeah.
a rock, bro.
It
Y'all
was
don't
there.
remember them days,
But-
bro.
now we talking about today's. Nah, it ain't what. Ain't
That's why I
what.
say
I
y'all-
mean, you gonna have somebody that hold it down.
Cause that's why I say y'all got some talent. Cause let
Well,
me
technically-
let me ask y'all this question: when it comes to in the high school world, y'all still sending a lot of kids Power 5 in Palm Beach?
Right now we got a little drop off.
And
And it's because we send all our kids.
Yeah, they been going broad.
St. Thomas.
I see a lot of St. Thomas.
Chaminade.
Chaminade and this.
Yeah, they ain't
like we send our
playing
kids.
We got a lot. Yeah, that's
Deerfield.
St.
And
Thomas.
one thing I can say though,
Palm
man,
Beach
that's
pipeline. That
like-
tri-rail.
Yeah,
Good. It's been good at
that
St.
try-
Thomas.
yeah, very good.
Listen,
That 605 ride.
you got a group of guys who understand it. Because like I said, we ain't at the high school level.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll be there soon though, but we ain't at the high school level. So if they ain't doing right by our kids,
You gonna make them take them somewhere where they gonna do right
Yeah.
by 'em.
I'm trying to. We got one goal: just go to college.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't give a damn who send you. Just
Make,
go.
make it out.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got some talent up there.
Yeah, we used to put 4-5 in state every year.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's how
yeah.
it used to be from
Yeah.
Glade Glade Central.
Yeah.
Blaze
Right,
Day.
right.
Glaze.
Atlantic.
Atlantic,
No,
you know,
Glaze was hot though. Back
Yeah.
then, Glaze was.
Glade Central with the truth,
Glaze
boy.
was-
the Wire.
Why
No,
that
got the
had
wire.
that stick too?
When you think they started
The wi-
falling?
the
When
wire-
Palm Beach started falling off? When Oxford shut down, you think?
I
Or
think
before that?
I mean, the kids just started going to other schools.
That's
They went
what
to they went to talking about that recruiting thing and this and that, and
Trying to get in school.
I mean,
So-
the coaches went to complain
Shit,
about
Giovanni
other
Bernard
coaches.
from Palm Beach, right?
Yeah, went to school, middle school with him.
Okay.
Yeah, they started complaining, so them kids.
Gio went. down there.
Yeah, Jill came.
Do y'all get any flack for sending kids down the road?
Somewhat a
from the
little
community?
bit, but I tell them, you know, if you don't have nothing, why lie to a kid?
Yeah.
Like I don't want one stud. I can't. That ain't
You
nothing.
can't do nothing with them.
Oh man, go down there and have fun, man. I'm just go ahead and maybe win me one game this
Some
year.
coaches will do that though. Like like a kid like Rodney, sitting there Omar.
Yeah.
They'll get Rodney on the team and be like, "Oh,
That's it.
I'm finna go beat Omar." You got Rodney by yourself. You can't beat that man.
I'm running finna die alone.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So if you can't put enough around him, why even
Let him
do
go.
it?
Can't do that, man. Same thing with
Well,
Auburn.
Auburn,
When
that's
they
why
asked me
Auburn
about
down
Auburn,
there.
hey man, Auburn was going down to the hurricane. What you want me to go over there and talk to him for? And we don't got nothing on the age group.
Right.
I'm shaking his hand. Go have fun.
Right.
I ain't no sense telling you to come back our way. We don't have nothing. Now we got something that's a different story.
Right. Right.
Let's build something. We got something, but
I read these comments so long.
a lot of coaches don't want to put in that work to get the kid. That's what you got to do these days, man.
There ain't no more.
They ain't just coming to the park.
It used to be a lot
Yeah,
of people.
because Boynton fell all the way off.
We
You
back
gonna
now.
have one cat to hold it down.
We
You
back
look
now.
at it, what do you-
We
That's
back
it.
now.
Y'all back?
I mean, back in the day.
I mean, somebody
boy,
was talking about our grass last week, and we had to get
Hey,
right
y'all,
on
2
it.
hey,
weeks ago, 2
y'all
weeks ago.
grass
Somebody
horrible,
was-
man. It's always been
Ask them how it
horrible.
looked this week, last week.
That shit's still ugly, man.
It's,
Hey,
I ain't gonna
like
lie,
it,
boy. If
man.
y'all put some new grass down, boy.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
I go to walking around, I'm
That
getting hit by
thing,
hedges, and I say, look
Hey,
at this.
his people had to deal with that comment,
Hey,
man.
hey, hold on. Hey, in the middle of the
I see the
field,
commentator say, hey, Eddie,
in the middle of the field,
our
ain't nothing
grass
but
cut.
dirt.
I said, oh.
Ain't nothing but
Hey.
dirt.
Hey, Bourne always been a hard out, boy.
Yeah.
We would stack each pound. A bunch of Super Bowl appearances, all that.
Nah, back in the day, Bourne was like, you had to go through. You go to Bourne Park, you.
Yeah, everybody knows
So
they
so
playing
so
football.
so now we got Royal Palm Beach Wildcats. What
Yeah.
what other parks that popped up? Cause they used to be in a like community league, right?
Right. You got Royal
They used to be
Palm,
pot warmer.
Rams.
Part one, okay.
Got a bunch of teams
Royal
down
Palm,
there.
Royal
right.
Palm.
There's a
Park
bunch of
kinda
teams
tough
down there.
now.
Yeah, they got
They
some
just
stuff
not
like that.
competitive like that.
What
They
for
just-
what? So Royal Palm, what that's up there by like Tamarind Lane and stuff like that. What them kids play at? That's from that from
Like Wellington,
They get
area?
a lot
Wellington.
of the more
Wellington,
kids.
yeah.
Wellington, they get a lot of Belgrade, Polka kids.
yeah
That area. Yeah. Some of the Riviera kids.
Rivera
So-
kids.
Yeah, they nice.
Okay.
Where they fell off of?
Southern, really
Southern.
Southern,
Okay.
like Southern, almost a 441.
Damn, so they west.
Yeah,
Way out.
Wellington.
They way
They
out there.
basically Wellington.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nah, Palm Beach got some talent though, man. I think it slowed down. Like Elam brothers. What school they came from?
Why?
Yeah,
Both of them came from Dwyer.
They
I
got
don't know
another
the
one.
older brother came from.
yeah,
but,
they got another one coming.
Matt came from. He was at Palm Beach Lakes. Then he went to Dwyer.
Okay.
They got another
A younger
one
one just
coming,
came
though.
out. Or there's one that's at
No,
Florida
yeah,
right now, right?
they
Okay,
just
yeah,
getting him
that's
in
his son.
football now.
He went to Buffalo just now.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
his son.
Okay. Oh, that's his
But
son.
he got a yes. That's Matt Elam brother
Okay.
son.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
Matt Elam older brother son, the one who got at Buffalo.
Okay.
But the daddy, one from Buffalo,
Mhm.
the son played for Buffalo. He got a younger one that's qualified for us.
Yeah.
Athlete,
About the what?
athlete.
So you try to keep that under
Yeah.
wraps. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
he
y'all?
got to come on in.
Come on in.
Yeah, they gonna show on the broadcast like, boy, them boys be all over you. They know where we at.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out to R1, man. Shamanah, man. You know what I'm saying? Thing look what?
Looking real promising right now, man.
saying, man.
Shouts
So-
out to
so-
R1,
so-
man.
Drew, you must be a Dilla guy. Car you say Dilla, man. Tell me
Dilla guy.
what you think, man. Take doing a great job over there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most definitely. Most
From
definitely.
Doing a
from what it
phenomenal
was
job.
to where it's at now.
I can't say from what it was because before we got there, before Eddie passed.
Well,
Eddie
Eddie
brought the
Eddie
program
wasn't
back.
good, yeah.
You know what I'm
Eddie
saying?
brought the
So-
program
Eddie
back.
passed the torch. You're definitely right.
So he held it down. I can
Correct,
say he
correct.
definitely held it down since then, though.
correct.
But I think this the year though.
Yeah.
I think so.
I personally feel like this the year. I mean, high school kicks off Thursday, so
High school definitely kick out Thursday.
I think we
man.
could chime in on this a little bit.
Nah,
I think this is the year
I think
Dilla beat St. Thomas.
Let me just say this.
They got to beat them twice though. Dog.
Let me just
Beating
They
them
ain't
once
gonna beat
ain't-
them one time.
The only thing
I like it. I like it.
when I look at the whole thing, I'm just like, that schedule is scary though.
Hit me back, Wally.
Jordan.
They got a scary schedule.
Who, Dilla?
Dilla got probably the toughest schedule.
Yeah, they
Nah.
schedule tough.
You don't think
It's
so?
tough, man.
Why
They
not?
ain't the toughest. They got a real tough schedule.
Who got a tougher schedule than them? Let's be real.
Shamanah.
Nah, I got a tough schedule.
Who's showing our play? First four game.
St. John's, Dilla, the West,
American Heritage.
and Heritage out the gate. St. John's number one team in DC. Dilla, of course, loaded. The West is the West. Heritage is Heritage.
So what are they? 3 teams?
Four.
4? So name-
Two of them nationally ranked.
That's the name, Dilla.
Dilla got Chaminade, St.
St.
Thomas.
Thomas. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
All right, then. So
They top heavy though.
Dilla got my boy, little brother over there, man. From
Hey man, Ely Bike, man.
Man, stop.
Wally probably say Ely Bike, man.
Hey, look, speaking
Why
of
is it
high school football, man, Boynton got the youngest assistant coach in college football, Marcus Davis. He's the receiver coach at Georgia Southern. You Dillard guys, you Chaminade guys, you Miami Central, Miami Northwestern, man. That's with the brother, man. He's
Hey,
a Bulldog legend.
Give me a contact.
I got
He's
you.
at
man.
Georgia Southern?
Georgia Southern, he's the receiver coach. He's the youngest assistant in college football right now.
Yeah, make
Marcus
sure,
Davis.
Make sure you give me his
Let's get
contact.
the
man.
contact. Let's get the
I'm
contact.
gonna definitely make sure y'all look
Plug
How
out.
it.
often
kids
is he
in.
down?
He always down here. Always,
Yeah,
yeah,
phone
he be at
call
school.
away.
He
Assistant-
told me he'd been out the
He's
deal.
the assistant head coach.
No, I'm saying he's the youngest assistant coach, college football,
Yeah, let's
How old
play.
he is?
like 27, I believe.
Yeah, let's
26.
play.
He's not the youngest then.
He got another one that came.
Stephon Davis.
How old is he?
I think DJ might
Okay.
be. Remember DJ?
Red DJ.
No, DJ who played for us the Cowboys.
Somebody the running back. Number
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had
DJ coaching the running backs at
one that came from when American Heritage, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Gold
Yeah,
DJ.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where he at now? I didn't talk
he's
about.
he's at a college. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
How old
He's
is he?
he's running back coach.
How old is he?
Okay.
DJ just
DJ was on his team,
graduated,
too.
so DJ gotta be like 24.
Yeah, tell him I whooped him too in Kaya City. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I know he listening. They're gonna show you.
But
Remember that.
And congratulations, my
Wale
boy
on
made
here?
the youngest under
Yeah.
30.
No, Wilder was on my side.
There's only 10 coaches made
Oh,
that.
Wale, Wale.
Hey, so
Hey, that boy was tough, boy.
A lot-
30 carries a game.
a
boy.
lot of people feel like Ely back, man. What y'all what
What's y'all
you
thoughts
think?
on that?
Back what? What do you mean?
I mean, they did.
they got a nice practice field out
All
there.
right,
turf
let's do
field
this.
that they can
Let's do
practice
this.
on, but
Ely
Not
just,
bad.
Ely just.
They not gonna be the same 1-9 Ely that
They gonna win 7-8
Why you
games
say
this
that?
year.
they ain't gonna be
they
the
gonna be
same.
who?
They gonna win 7-8 games this year.
They play Dilla.
They gonna
They play
yeah.
Dilla.
Soul Bowl.
They play Dilla, and I think that's probably one or two of their only
Okay, so what's their schedule?
prominent. It's not that hard.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna win 7-8 games this year.
Hey, but you know what? Hold
It's
on,
a
hold
great
on,
confidence
hold on,
booster
hold
though.
on,
You
hold
feel
on,
me?
hold on.
Like
I'm gonna give big ups because that's T Black.
Yeah, man. That's what
I
I'm saying.
believe in T
T
Black. I
Black.
like T
T
Black.
Black turning it around. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying? He
nah,
working
I
hard.
forgot.
you
T.
gotta
I
get. They're
forgot.
gonna
I
win
gotta give it
7-8
T.
games this year. They
Nah,
gonna,
I like T.
They're gonna win 7-8
work-
games.
definitely-
I think he
definitely
finally
working hard.
got his opportunity.
Did
and I
he
think
come from a youth program?
T Black
he came from a youth program, which is we was at
coaching.
Pompano,
Yeah.
but he was at Deerfield, won some Super Bowls at Deerfield as well. But he always been football minded. Like
No, I'm just,
real-
only reason I'm asking that because I love that. And I see
Yeah, he came
Palm
from-
Beach County is the only county out of the Tri-County that don't understand that these youth coaches is what build these high schools.
Right.
Right.
So when you
Right.
see
Facts.
a guy from Miami Central, he might be the Miami Central defensive coordinator and might be coaching a 9 youth for the Ravens
Right.
as well.
Right.
This guy might, like, I remember, what's
That's
your
the
boy name?
pipeline,
Torrey Cox. He was the 11U defensive coordinator for the Ravens,
Yeah.
and he was coaching the West defensive coordinator.
Roll.
Right.
So
Roll doing the same
so
thing.
that's
Yeah,
why I say
Roll did it.
I salute that because those schools in Broward and Dayton, they get it.
Coach Allen.
So-
Coach Allen did it
They
with
get it.
BWG last year. He was at
Yeah,
Lakes
yeah,
12U,
Yeah.
and he was the Dilla receiver coach.
right.
So
Yeah. He still
that
is.
that is definitely the pipeline.
And then,
Pipeline.
and then
That
you get to
is.
Palm Beach
You're
County,
right.
and then you get to Palm Beach County, and it's like coach from such and such.
Ain't never coached no.
Never
What,
coached
what's the disconnect? So like
They don't understand it.
Freezy put out a post yesterday, which I was kind of shocked, and he said that ain't no Dade County schools come see Golden Army, but I guess schools from
Broward
this way
coming.
can't holler at them, whatever. Do y'all get Palm Beach schools to come to y'all parks to?
Atlantic used to do it a lot.
Why you think they stopped?
They was automatically getting them.
Right.
And it wasn't no.
It wasn't nobody going to Broward.
It wasn't. Yeah, there was a.
So
It
they-
wasn't no. It wasn't no tug of
Tussle.
war. It
Right.
was already just getting them. So
Right.
I ain't really have to show.
They was in the
Because
Because the
backyard.
kids was already
They
going
want
to
to
check
come to me.
in.
There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Right.
They want to
Yeah.
come to me, but
Yeah.
now we got that. St. Thomas is like Dilla.
Yeah, St. Thomas picking
Now
that
we got
up.
kids going to Dilla, St. Thomas, and Chaminade.
Yeah.
So now it's like, get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to something like Coach too. He called me about
Do they-
getting them kids come.
Do they are they stubborn or do they feel like
They don't. Youth football is frowned upon to the high school coaches in Palm Beach County.
wow?
And Dade and Broward, they get. That's my comments to
Yeah.
you coaching the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, and you coaching youth sports as well. In Palm Beach County, you don't see that. They think it's like Little League.
Yeah,
But
they
nigga,
and
you don't
Broward, they
understand.
look at that kid going that like Auburn them like same
Man.
thing 3 years from now.
DVD
For
was
me.
up here last.
They looking for that.
DVD was up here saying, "Man, I'm tuned into Little League, and this is a college coach. Like
You gotta be.
I'm
though.
tuned. Like he know it. Oh yeah, I remember
that's
that.
it.
It's
Like,
tomorrow-
he's
it's
tuned
tomorrow's
in.
stars.
Like
You
he
gotta
know.
be.
Hey, you know
He
that
know.
Yeah.
No, we tell him, man. I remember one year when he was he the head coach of the 12U. Rowe had the number one linebacker, Terrence Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
T2.
You had the number one
T2.
safety and the number one
James Lewis.
safety, James
James
Lewis.
Wood.
You had Jeter on that
James
team.
Williams, I'm sorry.
You had
Right.
you had the other boy, Cameron Kitchens, another 4-star.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this
Kitchens,
is what we,
yeah, UM
so,
now.
so
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
like looking at it, it's like, damn, nigga, we competing versus that. You talking
right.
about you
Yeah.
talking about goddamn Boca High versus Atlantic High. You talking about the same kid? We could be. They had Miami Central, Miami Northwestern, St. Thomas. I mean, Chaminade. It's harder for me than it is for you to win your little district. I'm trying to knock them Ravens off in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Trying to knock the Chiefs off. They got that over there.
Right. So now when you translate it to the high school, you just got to beat Spanish River, bro. Yeah. And Little League, we had to beat Fruchas down.
I had to beat Daquan and James Cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom, I got my head hurting trying to think of a game plan.
Y'all trying to beat West Boca. When it come down to our high school, you just got to beat West Boca.
See,
you
that's
don't see Cook them and all these guys.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like back then, if you look at the games back in the days, like, and then you see these running backs in the NFL, you like, damn. Like I remember when he
was doing this.
He
was doing that.
So you got to be like, if you're a coach, if you ain't
but they don't
looking
know
in
it's
these
harder.
areas,
Those games was harder for us in Little League than your games
absolutely.
in
high school.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we got to tackle Cook for your boy them all down there, Scott Lakes.
Yeah.
Man, scoring 5 touchdowns on
Mari
us. We trying to deal with this.
Yeah.
Mari was another man, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to Don't Shake, man. Gave him opportunity 11 year, man.
I definitely, I'm excited and eager to see wherever the pipeline is with Golden Army and Omar kids.
I honestly feel like
kids, man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
that's been competing since they were in shorties. You know what I'm
wherever
saying?
them kids go with,
It's a win-win.
whoever get 3 or 4 of,
Yeah, boy.
they gonna be in the mix.
Yeah.
they gonna be in the mix for the next 3-4 years.
It's a win-win.
Because kids gonna flock right. If they get 3 of them,
Because some of them want to play.
gonna
Yeah,
flock
they gonna
round
want to play. Yeah, they gonna
I
want to play
think they all
together.
committed to Dilla.
Dilla do got the
Hey, man, 8th grade
got an
varsity,
8th grade
man.
varsity.
8th
Trying
grade
to tell you
varsity,
that.
man. 8th grade varsity. I think that Freezy's frustrations came from him wanting the kids to stay in Miami, probably, and not venture off, maybe.
He a big Carol City advocate now.
So it's like when the Carol City program is not coming out to show love and show your gratitude or show some type of interest into kids that's doing this on a high level nationally year in and year out, they drawn in 4,000 or 5,000 people to come watch them play, and you're not showing them no love.
Roll not over there no more?
Roy
Chaminade.
No,
Okay.
Roy Chaminade.
Okay, that's
So
what's going on.
so it's like when you, I think that's where the frustration
It
comes
is
in.
right
man.
now.
That's what's going on. Yeah.
That's all. I mean, look at it.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Put something out, man.
But I definitely think like you can down there want them to kind of feed up and go to Carol City, but you set yourself up for a headache. In my personal opinion.
If they go to Carol City,
No. I'm just saying like trying to like feed them all up because they playing with you because you the best. You got the best thing at that age group.
Mm-hmm.
High school, a lot of them parents went to the West. Them parents went to X, Y, Z. Them
Right,
parents from Broward.
right.
They not just all going to Carol City.
yeah,
As bad as I might want all my kids to go to Boynton High School,
yeah.
they're
They're not checking in. All of them ain't gonna check in.
parents went elsewhere.
They're not gonna check in. Right?
I would tell you that in this day and age, they definitely different when it comes to tradition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They
Yeah, all
different.
that done broke. LeBron broke that. He left Cleveland, so
you know what I'm saying? But I do think
Playing
that
LeBron.
I think
he broke that.
I think that if Carol City had a strong program, I think that pipeline would be steady.
It'll be
you gotta
strong.
get somebody
Scared,
that's
you know what I'm
gonna
saying?
So I
come in
think-
and connect with them.
exactly.
I don't think Freezy he probably don't trust nobody down there.
No, I think it's like Marcel again. Somebody you got to get somebody in the program.
Right.
That you could trust with your kids.
You got
know.
to get somebody in there that the kids gonna
Right.
be able to trust.
I think it's a little deeper than that. I just think we at the point where these kids flopping around so much. Well, I'm only playing for you because you the best around. So you offer you benefit. You give my child what he can't get on the youth level. But when
Right.
I get to high school, I already stay in Palm Beach. I already stay in Broward. I don't stay in Miami.
Yeah.
So I ain't going to school in Miami. So them
That's
kids,
true too. Now,
I
That
think
don't happen though.
But you be
like
surprised
that.
though, man. Some
Yeah.
kids will go
Yeah,
play.
I
They'll
mean,
go down there and play.
it got to be a perfect
Cam
situation.
Harris.
Because
Cam Harris stayed in Fort Lauderdale.
I say it got to be a
Yeah.
good situation.
Played at Carol
Play
City.
at Carol City, right?
it made sense.
Yeah.
I'm telling
It
you,
made
your boy
sense.
Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, number 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stayed in Fort Lauderdale, and then he went to.
So that
Carol City.
goes back to your comment. Then a lot of these high school coaches, I guess, I mean, I ain't trying to put it out there, but a lot of these high school coaches in Palm Beach in Miami-Dade County, they got to tap back in.
And Broward, don't get
They got to
twisted.
tap back in. They
I
got.
know Palm Beach. They
I
don't
think
got a
Broward
clue.
don't- Broward,
Palm
we
Beach
don't
is out of
pick
the
it up a
loop.
little
I ain't
bit.
even gonna blame.
I would
I think the schools in Broward that are doing it are the schools that been doing it, right? Like,
Nah.
Not really.
Nah, you
Not
got
really.
you got
Not
Creek.
really.
Everybody's stepping out.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Creek doing it.
stepping out. What I'm saying
Everybody
is,
doing it.
we seen the same.
compared
We
to
seen the same. We seen the same. Creek, T Black there now, so you gonna see Ely on
you're
the
gonna
scene
see
now.
Ely, you're gonna see Dillard, you're gonna see
the
the privates do their thing.
You know what I'm saying?
So
But-
that's we could name about 10 schools in Broward that's doing it. And
Public school in Broward is
Public schools are doing better.
we can't.
it's coming.
I mean,
It's coming
But how
along.
you a high school
It's coming
don't
along.
recruit? How you expect to win state if you're not recruiting?
I think because it's so much.
Well,
So
they
like,
changing the culture of the coaches though. Like
Right.
if you look at the high school coaches,
the turnover rate.
like let's just say before Eddie, it wasn't many young coaches
right.
as young as him.
Yeah.
You know
Rest
what
in
I'm
peace,
saying?
man.
And once he changed, like because I remember when I was
Hey,
talking
B
to
said
him
he on his way for
before
you.
before
Coach
he
Barry.
even before he got the coaching job. I remember him telling me because he was at Lakes with us,
Right.
and he was like, man, I just like he was always pushing, trying to get a good coaching staff, and he was pushing the kids in. But that's the pipeline. That's where it started from.
Yeah.
The pipeline
he was on
started from
13
Lakes.
youth.
He was
Yeah.
on 13.
Right.
So he pushed all his kids
Right. Yeah,
from
that's what you need.
from the 13, and then he went down, right, to the 12, which was one of my teams. He took my team and my kids, and he pushed them all to Dillard.
Right.
So when he finally got the job, all his kids was in place.
They was already there.
See what I'm saying? And once he got the job, wherever the other kids was at, they started coming.
Yeah.
Because
So
we in
it's
the age where kids want to play, they gonna play
Kids
for
follow
coaches.
coaches. That's just
right.
bottom
So
line.
now when you got
just
when
said
you
that.
when
Thies
you
said
got
kids
the
play for coaches.
when you
what
got
it
the
is.
older coaches, you know what I'm saying? We got the older coaches, like
You don't think
they not
they're not gonna
doing
adapt.
they not gonna do the things that the younger coaches doing. They
And I'm
know where
glad
to
you're
go at.
saying that because a lot of parts do get like going back to the youth level. A lot of parts do get that misconstrued. Oh, I'm gonna fire him or I'm gonna get rid of him. My God, this nigga pull up with 10 kids in his car.
Facts.
He got to go over there. He got to go over there. He got to go over there, and he put registration over there, paying registration. So you can go get this team, but he not gonna do what this man doing. So that age group just didn't do
So
what?
it's gonna be a fall off somewhere. You know what I'm
Them
saying?
kids
Big
gone.
fall off.
Absolutely.
Them kids gone.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
You don't do nothing. Open the door for everybody else team.
Absolutely.
There they come.
Jay just said a good comment. He was like, a lot of these coaches don't know how to interact with players. So when they find one they can interact with, they would trust and go play for
The coaches.
them. Yeah.
I got you.
A lot of these, like basically gaining that rapport with these players. Because a lot of these kids, man, if you really sit down and talk with them, man, it's deeper than football with them, man.
With all of them, dog.
Like they just wanna talk sometimes, man.
Let me tell you something. I think the coaches that can't do that, they build a staff around them that can do
They
that.
can.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh,
And I think that's just like as a head coach, you got like anybody, any if you at the top of anything or you a leader, you gotta stay innovative. Otherwise, you're gonna fall off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That come with experience, man.
I let them young boys do what they do.
That come with experience. Like I know me, I'm a teacher, so kids coming to class, you see attitudes changing from hand up.
Right.
You can easily snap on them and say, "Oh, you don't come to class," or you can try to figure out what's going on.
going
on?
As soon as he shut the door, got out the car, mom just already
Cussed
snapped
at
on
him, yelled at him, you stupid, broke him
You
down.
know what I mean? Because he couldn't find the shoe, or he woke up,
Woke
he,
up late,
he
yeah,
ain't tied
yeah,
shoe, or he put his
yeah.
shirt on backwards, so and mom running late for work, so automatically like
He
his
walking
day-
into the day messed up.
his day messed up. So you kind of learn the understanding how to deal with the kids a certain way.
Right.
You understand that you're gonna lose them by not trying to get to know them or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You gotta take a different approach for it. Everything a little different. That's why I feel
Because
like
at the end of the day, we are mentors, man. Like it
Definitely
or not, you go on 10, you go 10-0, you're still a mentor. Like,
Yeah.
like it's deeper than like. And we had this conversation before, man. It's like a lot of these coaches, right when November hit, man, they won't check up on these kids till April. When
Ain't
it's time
doing
to
no-
talk.
it ain't happening no more.
What do you mean?
It ain't happening no more, man. These coaches
Like checking
listen,
up on kids?
Man, listen,
That's
right?
what- that's what-
Today's
It's
coaches.
what can you do for me now?
Right now thing.
What it
You
is.
know?
I mean, it was like that.
Yeah.
Not now, cause it's
I
year
can't-
round
now
now.
let me
Like,
ask you
they
this,
ain't
though.
even.
Nah,
they
man.
ain't,
You
In
don't
high
think-
school it's like that because I seen like
and probably in high school is like
I know
that.
in
but
high school you'll
Little
see a
League-
kid,
Little League is not.
a kid and a coach they'll rock through the season, and then one season over with, kid grades go to dropping. That
Yeah.
same coach ain't
You
helping him
don't
get to
think?
school
You
no
don't think?
more.
But
I
let
feel like
me say this. Like, it's to me, it's like this. If you had grades during the season, and then you ain't got no grades after the season, you ain't had no grades during the season.
Right.
Sometimes
I just
some
want
kids,
to be
I
honest.
can't-
some kids need that accountability.
I
too,
can't
though,
say
dog.
that because some kids they'll sit back and say, "I gotta play Friday,"
Yeah.
so I gotta
They'll tighten up.
They-
I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta play Friday.
Especially when you got a coach that's telling you, "Hey,
So listen, let's say this: you got to play Friday, right?
Yeah,
You got to be eligible for next year too.
right." It come a time where you got to figure it out on your own too. Now,
Still got to be eligible.
which is
I agree.
understandable.
You still need the credits
I think coaches
to
take.
be eligible for spring and all that.
I agree.
I think
So
coaches.
I
take a
feel
seat
like if
back.
you ain't got no grades right out the football season, you ain't got no grades then.
But
I think he had them. It's just he
but
stopped
when you,
caring.
It's not
No,
even that.
it goes back to the point that
When you got
like
a coach
what
holding your
he
hand, tell you,
said.
"Hey man, sit down, make sure you do this
Absolutely.
So you can play
Now,
Friday.
You ain't
Play.
doing this no more.
Yeah,
work." You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So
okay.
once that
everybody-
coach stop, the kid falls.
Everybody up
yeah,
here
yeah.
coaches, right? Everybody didn't coach.
Yeah.
We all didn't coach before. As a coach, you build a relationship with these kids,
Facts.
Right.
and you take them places. You didn't probably went bowling, did this, did that, paid for all kind of stuff for the kid. Develop a hellified relationship with them, and then the parents may first situation y'all have
Oh yeah.
altercation, they take them. So now coaches are pulling back with those relationships. I ain't doing all that extra stuff in the off season like I've been doing because I'm getting emotionally attached to this
Hey,
child,
and that just-
and y'all end up
Rose said
dismantling.
that.
Yeah,
Rose
Rose said that.
Rose
She
said
was
that.
so-
Rose
right,
said
right.
that.
So it's the parents that's making the coaches step
Yeah,
back
yeah.
because I really want to be super involved, but I'm doing all this, spending my time, my hard-earned money. I'm stepping away from my family, my kids,
And
my
that's what
everything.
and that's
Taking
what
out the household. Yeah.
and that's what
yeah,
some
it become a
parents need to
problem.
And y'all,
understand that.
y'all
that-
going over there because they won a Super Bowl and I lost in the second
Yeah,
round.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the new trend.
yeah, yeah. And
That's
some,
the new trend. You can build a like I can say I remember I was on the 8U at Lakes. We had a good team. We were missing some pieces, right? So we lost to the Hurricanes and the Chiefs that year, which is the two top teams that played in the Super Bowl. So
Hey, Joe, we're gonna whip y'all about 3 touchdowns.
coming
man. I
in
don't
coming
wanna hear
into
that.
the 9U, coming into the 9U year, we lost a lot of players, right?
Yeah,
For me,
lost them because of what?
hold on, I'm gonna tell you. For me, they had starting roles, right? So they meant more to me than they did the team they went to.
Mhm.
So they went to the Hurricanes. Some of them played, but majority of them didn't do the things that they did at Lakes, right?
Right.
Now they made the Hurricanes a lot stronger, a lot better, but at the end of the day, it was like the parents didn't. Some of them didn't go for. Some of them did. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, I can say helped, but majority of them was like they went over there and it didn't benefit them.
They just follow the hype.
You were
See what I'm
just
saying?
you were adept.
Right. So like I said, and then you see these kids and they just steady moving, like steady
Park out.
moving. And,
But
and,
who's the, who? Let me
you
ask
blame
y'all.
the parents. There's nobody else to blame.
We blame the parents, but Ma said it earlier. These kids want to play for certain coaches.
They not playing, but at that point, that's not playing for coaches.
They playing for hype.
Cause the coaches
Playing
stay
for
there.
the-
So
they
let me
playing
ask all y'all this, right? Every year you want to get better as a team, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Are you conscious about what you bring in on your roster,
Yes.
or is it or
Gotta be.
because do you
You
say-
don't know these people, man.
Do you say
Right.
you know
Don't know these people
anything
breaking
come through
in.
the gate?
Right.
I'm taking it.
Nah.
I'm saying
I
pretty
don't
much
know
if you
him.
don't know him yet.
I don't know
I don't
him.
know your personality.
Right.
I don't know you.
Let's say this. Let's say this. Every great athlete that come to your team, you got a sense of who they is.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the
Because they
division,
coming from somewhere else. Like
if you know
Right,
the
it usually don't
division,
be the kid though. It's the baggage.
It's the baggage that he
but,
with
but,
their parents
But what I'm
and-
saying, regardless is whatever come with the kid is parent.
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
How many people turning down? I'm just using this kid as an example. I ain't saying this kid's parents like that, but that number 3 from the Ravens, 9U.
Rod.
Yeah, who turning that kid down?
Nobody.
Rod,
Absolutely.
hey Rod,
Nobody.
Rod, you come to plantation right now, baby.
Nobody.
I'm gonna
So-
give you
so-
whatever
but-
jersey. you
but what I'm saying
So what I'm
is,
saying is, we can say be conscious of this.
no, this
Right, but
is
when
this.
you get
I
that
think,
daddy,
I,
like,
no,
right here,
no,
y'all ain't
listen.
throwing the
Keep it
ball.
real podcast.
No, this
Kill
is
every bitch
what.
out
No,
here.
keep it real. Podcast is. I think what he talking to him, saying like, if I got 5 running backs, right?
Like you got 5 studs, you gonna go get you a 6th
Bro, you
one?
got 5 running backs
You
that
gonna-
can
you
run
gonna
the
go
ball,
get
that
your
can
6th
play
one.
anywhere,
Yeah, I
like
am.
anywhere in the league, right?
You gonna get another
And then
one?
another
Yes.
one come in. How do you?
He might play corner for me.
Right, you got to
But
see if
how
you
do
willing
you
He's
to
not, but
adjust.
he's not
How
coming
do-
in to play
he ain't
corner.
kinda-
I'm saying, but you know, the cream got to rise to the top.
But
so,
as a coach, are you gonna go get another running back? Is what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm not going to get it.
That's
He
what I'm
gonna
asking.
get me.
Listen, this is what I'm basically telling you.
Be
Like this.
available.
Why Alabama can do it,
I
but we
mean,
can't do it?
if he available,
Hey,
absolutely, yeah.
That I'm just asking y'all.
But
Cause
I'm just saying, Nick Saban gonna keep recruiting
the thing
5
supposed
stars.
to be really
That's real.
even if your son if your son that kind of stud
You wanna push
and you
him.
know it's 6 studs over there. If your son if you
That's competitive.
right,
Yeah,
you getting
yeah.
ready for your son to play high level football once he leave, he'll go to high school, go to
You want to
college.
put him in that 5 now?
Okay, let me see if you can
Yeah.
learn to adapt when
I
everybody's
get it.
good.
I
The
get it.
only position I don't believe in stockpiling is quarterback, because it's like it
Yeah.
can't really, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
running
yeah.
backs. You might not be the starting running back, but you can play a corner, linebacker, or something, receiver, or something else.
Yeah, he could be an athlete.
Right,
Yeah.
athlete.
But if you want to be the running back, niggas get to practice early. Okay, he raw too. Well, every time you talking about you tired, he finna go 80. He going 70.
My motto is
Tighten
old
up.
school. Like if you say you better than him, then line up next to him on everything he do.
That's what I'm saying.
right.
Sprints,
But
Right.
see,
hitting
but,
drills.
but guess
Right.
what?
Like,
When you
make it
got 6
competitive.
running backs and the kid that start taking that approach, they don't even know, but he getting ready for the next level.
Yeah.
So when we hit high school, dog, this normal for me.
I've been grinding.
I'm gonna beat you in every sprint. I'm gonna beat you in
Right.
every gasser. Every time we get film room, I'm the first one in. When
gotta-
coach say run it like this, I'm gonna run that bit perfect. Boy.
You gotta understand, man. That's how you build a team.
like Bill
No,
Carey.
Yeah.
listen, at the youth level, I guarantee you, majority of all them guys who signed Division I ball that play receiver, corner, safety, whatever, linebacker, they play running back in Little League.
Yeah, all
They
of
was
them
always
play
done.
running back.
The best kid's gonna then be the running back on the team. So
Right.
when you build a team that's loaded, yeah, I can play running back, but on this team I play receiver. On this team I play linebacker. On this team I play DN. But that's what make up my roster.
So let me ask y'all this question: Do y'all ever stop a parent from wanting to do a position change, or you
No.
gonna do what's best for you, or you gonna feel like, listen,
Hold on,
that
when
ain't
you-
what's best for my team?
When you say do a position change,
So let's
do
say-
we stop a kid from trying out for a position?
Let's just say a kid play linebacker, right? And dad say, man, look,
Yeah, safety.
I want to play him. I want him to play safety.
I will train you at safety. But if you play linebacker for my team, you play linebacker for my team. I got to do what's best for the
You
team.
might not start no more because you saying safety. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You'll start linebacker for me though, but
Right.
you're not better than the safety I
Look
got.
behind you. See what he doing back there? You can go back there and get behind him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna definitely respect the parent wish, but I ain't gonna go to the point where you gonna tear my team down. But if you got a reasonable request, okay, that's your son. You the daddy. He playing corner. You don't want him playing safety or linebacker. Well, he gonna play corner. Now your time may go down or whatever, but
But he gonna play, and that's something that you can live with.
yeah, I can live with
even
that.
even if it hurt,
But like you said, reasonable.
because that kid might be
Right, that's why I said reasonable
reasonable.
request. You can't be telling me he going to this and that, and you know good
Yeah.
at that. Now you hurt my team.
You
Now
saying-
we're not making that
You
change.
saying your son is a DN, but you saying you want him to play receiver.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Can't even run a route.
We got
Yeah.
this. We
But
got
he's not
this.
hurting my team,
Can he
dog.
catch?
Right,
we got-
can't catch.
We got this. There's a misconception
12.
sometimes that
Hold on, before
Why
we go
y'all
there, I
running
don't
the-
mean to cut you off. All right, so that's a great topic. You got a DN, say a kid play DN, right? Daddy say, I want to play safety. And he can't really backpedal, but he a big freak of nature.
Right, but you losing the ball in there, you can't play the ball.
you
in
can't
there.
open
Now
up and do nothing.
you
But
can
is
say
that,
team.
but is that that's up to us to develop that kid though, right?
I said I'm gonna work him.
Yeah, I'm gonna work you, but that means you may not start because I
That
got
don't
somebody
mean
that's gonna.
they gonna work them, but you ain't finna just come in and play it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you
Right,
up to that
right,
part.
right,
I'm gonna get
right,
you up
right,
to
right,
par
right,
with that.
right.
Not gonna deny you the opportunity to play.
So, we've seen this before. I had a couple conversations with Derek Cinco, crazy ass. We talked about this a lot. A lot of kids or parents, they take their kids to, let's just say, a lot of the Alliance, stack team. They know what it is, and they come in saying, "I'm not focused on him playing a lot. It's what he's going to be getting in practice." that Monday through Friday grind against the best competition. Now, some parents feel like I want my baby to ball out on Saturdays. They're going to run through practice Monday through Friday because it ain't no competition. But on Saturdays, he going to do a little something, something. The team not all that, but he going to do a little something, something. And you got some parents that state that, okay, I can stay at this particular part. Monday through Friday practice not going to be that hard. We're going to get out there Saturday. I'm going to do a little something. We might win, we might lose, but I know my baby going to have a little, not really getting better. But
Why isn't he getting better though?
because he's not getting that
Because his talent ain't there.
the A1 work in practice. Like if you had practice and you running through practice,
that's
hear me out.
That's cliche though, man.
It's like
how many little league? We can go around to every park down here. I don't know how many parks in South Florida. You might have 10 that run an effective practice on some high school type of level.
what I'm saying. That's why I just said like a Omar. You go to an Omar type team, right?
Okay.
Some parents are saying my kid will get better by going against. If my kid play cornerback, I want him to get beat up by Nick every single day.
Is your
Because
son?
he's gonna get. No, I'm saying
Is he a starter?
some people. Some people are. What I'm asking for your opinion on.
Some people want to.
Do you think that
I don't.
going to an Omar is better for a child
Just
or
for practice play.
for?
You
to
don't
get-
get game play.
I mean, you're gonna get your game. You're gonna get in.
Does he start?
Start or don't start. What
No,
I'm saying.
that matters because
Yeah,
if
it
he,
do
He
because
said he's a rotational guy.
because
Let's
if you,
all right. Let's
if you
say
rotate-
let's
if
say
you-
he's a rotational guy.
if you rotate,
But if he was at another part, he
He'll
would be
start.
the man.
if you're not starting in the game, you ain't gonna start in practice, bro. Because again, let's be real. We got an hour and what 45 minutes in
45
practice.
minutes, give or take.
You gonna
I
do
think- I think
you
you
gonna stretch. You
gonna
gonna do
mold-
your indies. You gonna go do your team.
You gain more in playing in one game than 2 weeks of practice.
right,
I think.
right. It's like it's because
Yeah.
you get a
I think you
whole.
learn- I'm saying the
40 minutes of
game,
reps.
the
I think we
speed,
gotta-
the
depend on-
seriousness, the other guy you don't know.
I think we gotta.
I feel like
think
it
gotta
comes down
start
to-
from an age group.
I mean, like you could get better technique if you working on your technique. But I'm saying, if you practicing over there and this guy getting game reps, it's like sparring and boxing. You do a lot of sparring, you might be a sparring king,
Right.
but you can't fight for shit when the
Right,
lights come on.
right,
When the real fight
right.
come on,
Yeah.
you spar because it's not
You ain't
all
got
the
no.
way-
Yeah, you ain't got no tech, no scheme.
right. Like
no nothing.
you can't assimilate a real fight. You can practice real fighting all you want, but it's not
How
the
many
same
people we
as-
seen play football and was practice players?
Listen, I understand what he's saying because
Right.
basically what he's saying is this. If my son plays defensive line
Okay.
and I got a guy, let's say Omar, or got one of the best defensive line coaches in the country, my son is a rotational guy at best on
Yeah,
Omar's
rotation.
team.
That mean you get in the game.
You
At
getting
best,
some burn.
I'm saying at best.
Game.
He's a rotational guy at best
Yeah.
on this
You
team
getting
because it's so
live-
loaded.
You getting live.
So he don't start for this team. He may get reps here and there, whoop, whoop. But on this other team, he's a full-time starter both ways. He's going to play O-line and D-line.
Right.
He's saying that being that the position coach is so far, my son can probably learn X, Y, and
Not
Z.
just the position coach, the teammates.
team, whatever.
Like
The competition.
both the competition in practice is gonna be
I think more.
high
I think
intensity
more.
every day.
But I think your stuff come more from
in
the
college,
coach,
yeah,
the position
but not
coach.
in little league.
But
nah,
I'm
bro.
saying, but
If anything, I
but me
fancy-
knowing coaching,
That's why I said,
if
hey,
you a two,
gotta,
you not getting the work that the one gonna get.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So-
At all.
yeah.
That one gonna get that talent and gonna get all that knowledge from this great coach. That two
Right.
not getting it because
Yeah.
we don't got that much time
Yeah.
to
Right.
put into a two.
So you think it's best for parents? 'Cause
Go
we
play.
always see this
Go
this
play
topic.
football.
Go play,
Go play football.
even if it's a lesser team, lesser coaching.
Cause reps
Depend
matter,
on-
man.
I ain't saying no
Reps,
big jump.
reps definitely matter.
I'm saying I ain't saying no big jump.
Reps
I'm saying,
definitely matter.
but if you're not getting the coach, okay, like I can go on Mayweather team.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather, you the boxing coach. I can go on your team, but I'm not what's your boy name? Tank. Tank getting all the knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm just over here letting Tank beat up on my ass. You know what I mean? But Tank getting Mayweather talking to Tank. You know what I mean? Now if you was a semi Tank, you probably gonna get it. But Tank gonna get the knowledge where you can go over here to this boxing gym right down the street,
Yeah.
and this dude gonna work with. He ain't no
he
Mayweather,
give you everything you
So-
got.
He'll miss Miyagi.
right? But
He gon' it ain't
You
it,
gonna
it,
learn
may, it
more
may
than
not
that
look
Tank.
pretty, but he gonna give you his time. He gonna
Right.
give you his
We
effort.
got, we got some parents saying some dudes want you to be a practice dummy, but then you got some parents saying in Little League it's possible. Imagine how Chris 13 U Kane's practice used to be.
Yeah, but
That's 1v1s though, man. What we really talking about?
right.
So
But I'm saying, yeah,
Talking
that's what I'm
ones versus
talking about.
what's the
fellas.
kid name from Tamarat was talking about earlier? Receiver.
Makai.
That kid came from my AU, right? Or first year playing on AU. He started learning to play towards the end of the year, right? Now he went to a lesser. He went from a great 8U team to a lesser team at
Sunrise.
Sunrise, right?
Yeah, Sunrise Hurricanes.
And then went over to Tamarat
He the man. He's the man.
reps.
Yeah,
Right.
Like
that's
he
what I'm
said,
saying.
just go play football.
Go play,
He
dog.
got the more reps he
'Cause
got.
it's hard.
The more they threw
It's
the
hard.
ball,
It's hard to
the
make
better
your
he
practice
got.
be like
You
the
know what I'm
game.
saying?
Yeah, I get you.
See?
He got better that way.
Dewey Jones said, Dewey Jones just said, practice reps going against the best every day. Game reps, you might play.
Yeah, but that's
two,
that's
hold on, wait.
that's
Game-
one versus one.
Yeah.
Game, listen, game reps,
I got
you might play 2 tough games throughout the whole year.
But
Listen,
listen,
how many times that little Johnny gonna go against the best dude?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. One
Exactly.
versus ones, I agree with
Exactly,
you.
yeah.
'Cause
We
look-
talking real.
'Cause
How
let's-
many times you put on your team?
How many times Nick gonna want to go
Your
against that
second,
little
and,
dude?
your second and
Let's
third.
just be honest.
That's what they do. They on
Nah,
the sideline,
he
on
ain't
the
gonna
chewing
want
their
to.
mouthpiece.
Right. You think Nick gonna keep letting this dude?
He ain't
Dude,
gonna
get
want
in
to
front of
play.
him?
He gonna
man,
want. He
ain't
gonna want the
nothing.
best
You
receiver
you
over there.
can't make up the same situation that's gonna happen in the game. You can get 2 drills and tell the running back to come this way. Do it like we in the game. It's never gonna be the same as in the game.
Right.
So you can't.
But I
you
think- I
can't
think what
But
That's
that's a
assimilate that.
one versus a one.
I think what they're saying is,
Because listen, if you got 35 kids and
Oh, we
nobody
not-
go both ways,
Terrell, we're not talking about scholarships, man. We're talking Little League right now.
Then-
High
then-
school, I
then-
get what you're saying.
in that kind of scenario, okay,
We're talking
You know what
about
I'm
Little
saying?
League
See,
right
college,
now,
you
bro.
could-
Yeah. See,
feel
people
me?
not scared to make mistakes in practice.
right?
So you got
Yeah,
you got
and we
kids.
know each other, bro. The
You
people
got-
got on another uniform. His
Yeah.
dad just told him to knock your ass out.
Yeah.
Kids
They
get-
ain't saying that in practice.
No.
I don't know this guy. I don't even know if he finna hit me hard or not.
They be,
This guy's somebody I've never seen before.
they be hesitant in the
Versus
game.
practice.
More
Oh,
so-
hey, that's my
See-
dog. We just got finna get water together.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You see, like if you're looking in the feed, it's 2 different sides. It's like it's split 50-50.
Okay, look, you
They
see how he
looking
said
at
going
it-
against
He's
Nick
like
every day gonna get you better.
going against Nick
It's
every
not.
day
Let
in
me-
practice.
let me tell
it's
you
gonna
this.
get you better.
So
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
tell you,
Make
one-
him better.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill your confidence.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
why
it.
in Little League.
If you
'cause
That's
can't
it.
deal with them, it's gonna kill your confidence.
Yeah.
not only that, but is that DB coach gonna correct where you wrong at?
No, because I'm working Nick. I'm working my guy.
You work-
Absolutely,
working
my
your
one.
guys.
Yeah.
You working your ones.
Know what
Like,
he gonna do? Know what the DB gonna do?
Do
I
it
guarantee
again.
you, when Omar had Nick and he had what's Tim's son name?
Quan.
Quan.
Oh, they battle.
You think he worried
For sure.
about little
That's
Johnny
what I'm
when he get in
saying.
there in front of Nick? No,
Yeah,
Quan,
no,
come on,
yeah.
let's go.
You
They
like
battle.
that
When
over
Nick
there with
They
the
one
battle.
hand, when Nick one hand and little Johnny, he gonna say, Quan, let's go, get on.
yeah,
And I'm coaching Quan.
And then guess
Because
what?
it's going to
And
make
then-
him better.
And then you know what the parent gonna say? Oh, y'all ain't developing over here. All y'all care about is the ones. What about my baby? How my baby supposed to get better? He ain't never in practice.
I'm just saying. I brought this topic up because that's something that parents. It's a double-edged sword. Some parents saying go get the reps of practice. Some parents saying fuck that,
Practice
go get game
practice
reps.
ain't gonna
Go where
simulate
your
that
level
game, bro.
is, man.
Practice ain't gonna simulate
That's
I
that
deep.
game.
think,
That's deep right
I
there, too.
think,
Go where your
think-
level is.
Go where your level is.
I think
That's
it's
deep right there.
I think it's like he said,
Like your
man.
boy saying, you a
Like
five, but you
Ma
on a 10.
said, I think you got to go get the reps.
You gotta get a rep.
You only get better from like doing something
game
over
reps,
and over and
game-
over and
game
over and
reps
over.
definitely
You gotta go
matter.
see the
That's
other
like
guy.
putting
Because you build up confidence, like he
Listen.
said. You build confidence, character.
Guess what?
That's like putting
how
a
many,
regular
how,
student
how many
in the
times
advanced
all us say,
class.
man,
AP
dog,
class.
You can't put
this
you
boy
in
be
there.
balling in practice. In the game,
Yeah.
you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
You
we do
he
say
don't
that.
show up.
You can't simulate in practice. Oh, he be feeling gaps.
Because them his guys.
Yeah.
Them your guys.
His guys. He got he's
But when the
confident
other
with
guys
them.
come, you don't know him, bro.
Can you put an ESC student in advanced classes?
Can't.
No. I told you that.
I'm just being real. I'm in
with
the
the
school
dude
system.
who passed away, man, the one talk about the girl Samuels,
Yeah, Kevin Simmons.
Kevin Samuel. You can't be a 5 talking about you want a 10.
Yeah.
You was a 5. Go where
Yeah.
the 5's at. How you a 5, but you talking about you finna marry a $300,000 dude that's 10 with a 6-pack,
Yeah.
but you 300 pounds, but you want a 10.
Yes.
Same thing on that football field, bro. You can't be a 3-tier guy,
Yeah.
but you want 1-tier respect.
These people
No,
talking.
your mama and your daddy
These
delirious.
people talking about algebra over here. You don't even know how to multiply.
Right, but we supposed to put you up here in the
It's
spelling
not.
bee
I-
against the other guys.
I just know that this is this like as you can see from the comment, it's a split. Like some people saying, "Oh, game reps."
Because
Some
they
people
don't
saying,
get
some people say. I just know.
It's not realistic, bro.
They
No,
don't
no,
get
no.
it.
I get it.
It's,
I'm just,
that's
what
like
I'm
what Pat
saying is-
Surtain, Pat said something on the pivot.
Coaches ain't working the tools,
No.
bro. Well, you may work a
That-
2, but you
that-
ain't
that-
working
that-
that.
ain't working the
That's
tools.
just like saying, "Oh, this kid getting recruited, and the other kid ain't getting recruited." And you like, "Well, damn, why why he got this and he ain't got that?
Pat
Because you
said-
ain't better than that kid,
Pat
bro.
say them kids good,
You,
man.
you get what I'm saying? Like, as adults,
Hell on Mark. Diamond
We gotta
say
be real.
Diamond say big girls need love too, man.
I know it, but they gotta get a big guy. Right.
It's too much control.
That's what it is.
So the big girl can have a
I'm
six,
saying, guess what? That's that small percentage that just may
Yeah.
happen.
Hey,
they think we
I'm about to
talk,
give y'all
like,
I'm gonna give y'all his Facebook.
I see in
man. Y'all
the
go
I see
get
in
the
the
tackle.
comments like they think we just talking about stacked teams, but we just talking about
I'm just saying in
In
general.
general,
yeah,
in
we
general,
just saying in
just-
general.
Ain't nothing better
what we
than,
saying
than live
is
reps.
what we saying is if you got a guy that's dominant in practice and you got another kid that can play him right, and you got your twos and your threes out there, he's not getting no work from the twos and the threes.
Definitely
So
getting
you
Yeah, that
put
ain't-
that number one on him
Yeah.
so he can, iron
Get
sharpen
that,
iron.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
Iron sharpen iron.
everybody develop at different stages.
Right.
Right.
So
That's true,
if
too.
if you a kid, you may need to take. I don't need to go straight from high school to Alabama. I might need to go to a lesser school to develop I might
Guess
need
what?
the UCF to develop and gain the
That's
confidence.
why.
of
That's
what
why.
I need to do.
That's why the transfer portal full right now.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But guess what? Like you said, I done seen ones turn to threes 2 years later, 3
threes
years,
turn
and
to
I done
one.
seen the threes. Exactly.
Hey, who
You
is
was a
it?
3, you wasn't even the best guy on my team at that time. Now you
Right.
a 5-star.
Oh, listen, bro.
Hakeem.
Travis Hunter, one of the best kids
Right.
on that team.
Exactly.
Hakeem, he barely played at the Kings.
But Travis Hunter
Now
was the
look
same
at him, a
thing.
5-star.
But look at Tip. He's the
Tip,
best player in the country. But Tip,
It was another one, Garland. You was pretty much the alpha on the team in a sense. Him, Antonio. Tip, you was a player, small.
always been Roto.
But guess
But
what?
small. You one of the best kid on the
2
team.
or 3 years later, I ran all y'all down, bro.
Roseburg, guess what?
Night.
Same thing you were talking about with
KJ.
Dredd,
With
KJ.
Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Dredd the same way. When we was small, you was a
beast.
monster.
A
It's a long
beast.
game.
Them other guys scratched out and went past you.
It's
Yeah.
a long
You was a
game.
1, they was 2s and 3s.
Yeah, it's definitely a long game.
It's a
bro.
process,
'Cause
man.
you
That
see
gotta
it,
be
you see
trusted,
it, you
man.
see
But
it.
I tell the parents that all the time too. Don't get discouraged, dog. When you get out here and your kid ain't in that top group, that don't mean that.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
And-
like
and I'm
I
glad you
can-
said
It-
that.
it's definitely a marathon,
I can
man.
say
Yeah.
I can say this. I had a kid. He's at Dillard now. Yeah, AJ, he play receiver.
Right.
I had AJ when AJ first started playing football at Lakes. When
He
was
came
at
to
18.
plant. He came
Right.
to plant.
When the
13
plant
years.
13.
12 or 13
No,
years,
I think he
think.
came. Maybe
It was
him
after
and
FBU.
him because I had him and Devon Kaiser.
Yeah.
I had him and
12
Kaiser.
He came 12 years.
So-
he was at plant 12 years.
So I had them two. AJ, bro, like couldn't catch a ball, but his heart was there. Like he was one of them kids that was determined to be a receiver, but he was defensive end at the time. But he always, every time the beginning of the season started, he was like, I want to play receiver. So he would come every day, would get the gloves, he would drop. I'm talking about drop ball. I'd be like, AJ, that ain't no damn receiver. You know what I'm saying? Just messing with him. But he went in the off season before he went to plant. I remember in the off season, I seen him. His mama put on Facebook. He was working out. I'm like, AJ, trying to do something.
Yeah, he came over there and
And,
did his
and,
dog.
and now, like right now, if you see him now, you'll be like, dog. Like if I showed you his film,
AJ, that.
hate you. I was like, bro, like
Yeah,
he
dude.
like
Them
kids
really
change, bro.
put that work in.
I would
But it's a
tell.
late,
I
it's
tell
late
any
development,
parent that
man.
outside of like the actual going to practice, like if you ain't getting no kind of outside work,
Right.
Yeah, you follow mine anyway.
How,
You-
how,
you-
Rod, how Rod put it, boy?
follow
The
all
real
the
grind
guys.
coming the off
And
season.
guess
Yeah.
what? That's why
Yeah.
coaches, I know we very careful on the way we get rid of kids, the way we
Right.
deal with kids, because we see the talent.
Yeah.
And you might be behind them dogs right now, but Daddy Tall,
I got one on my team right now, though. I think he probably gonna be
Yeah.
You can see
The
it though.
best
You can look
kid
at him and see
He
it.
ain't ready
in
now.
5
You
years
see
from
it.
now. I think you might be the best kid on our team,
100%.
and you don't even start for me right now.
Don't start right now.
But he don't even know it. But dog, every time I look at that kid, dog, I'll be like, dog, this kid gonna be the best one. Name Isaiah, dog.
and you keep them around,
And that's
Yeah.
the
'Cause
reason
you-
why
'cause
you
you
got
see
to
the
be
growth.
careful.
Name
and
Isaiah,
the growth
dog.
might be this. It grows slow,
Yeah.
slow.
That
But when
same
it turn
kid-
over,
When they take
It's
off,
over
Hey,
with,
what's
right?
Isaiah's last name?
Isaiah Warren.
Isaiah Warren, dog.
Same kid you did.
Watch.
And that same kid that you thought that, oh, he ain't better than them guys at 11 years old.
he like that.
He gonna be like that, dog. When they hit high school, dog, he gonna be like
It
that.
be quick too. It can be 12 you. It can be
Yeah.
13 you. It can be quick.
Yeah, you don't even start right now, dog. You just a little bit. They're a little bit faster than you, a little bit quicker, but you
You
do
there.
everything just like them. But
What
shit,
number he is?
His
for
reaction
right
just a
there.
little.
y'all? Number?
number 20.
His reaction a little slower than everybody
Right.
else.
But
yeah.
dog, like you look at his daddy, your daddy like 6'3", 6'4".
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think the expectation as parents, and I ain't saying a parent wrong for that, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody want their children to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
successful.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that with success comes failure. You know what I'm saying? And failure is one of the biggest ingredients to the success. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you got to learn how to deal with it.
And as parents, we got to be able to embrace that and trust that process of falling. And it's gonna be
Trust me,
ugly,
dog.
and it ain't gonna be pretty.
It's hard.
and it
Every
ain't gonna look
parent I get,
promising.
dog, I try to school them, try to lace them up with little things.
Right.
Even like you have some coaches that cuss a lot. I got a lot of parents don't like that. But I tell them, like, listen, don't worry about that. Let your kid get used to that. Because when he in high school, you can't go down there and tell that coach about
Can't say
how he,
nothing.
you out the picture. But guess what? If he learned that at 8 years old, 9 years old, I got a coach that cuss like a dog. Same coach turn right back around and hug you like you a son. But don't worry
Break
about
him
it.
down and pick him back up.
Yeah.
That's all he do. He's screaming at
But you got some of them shut down when you get in their face. I told you to throw the effing ball. What? You just don't get it. And they get to shutting down and getting ready to cry. Then your mom will talk about this and that. No, tell him to pick his head up. Don't worry about it. Do your job.
That's when you get them calls. That's why I say I don't want them calls talking about the coach. Don't
Right,
like me
right.
in
Because you
college. He don't
you've
like
been going
me.
off
He
about this.
trying me.
So, yeah. Now, as soon as he get to college, guess what? Your position coach cuss his ass off. Now, you calling home. My mom like
I want to
this.
come home.
Yeah, I don't like
Check
this.
out.
You want him to, you want that child to understand. That means you go get some water and come back and say, Coach, I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's it. Instead of taking the
He done
stuff
cuss you
off.
like a dog. You taking all your shit off now.
Let me-
Because you got cussed out.
Let me ask you
But
this question. Go ahead.
Just to interrupt that, it usually don't start from the kids though.
Start for the
Yeah,
parent.
usually the parent be like, like if just say something in practice happened, right? You'll hear that one parent say, "He better not never talk to my son like that."
That way.
Your son here, so automatically
Yes.
it's like,
That way, but I be
hey,
telling
my
them,
mama
right,
said you better not talk to me like that. So
Right,
then
Now you feel
the
entitled.
kid,
Yeah, who you
react
talking
a
to?
certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this is a sport, dog. The people gonna cuss you out, and the people gonna be right there yelling as soon as you come.
It's
and make that
hard,
hit.
man, especially when
My
you're
boy.
competitive as a coach. It's hard.
Yeah. Like me, I don't really don't cuss at the kids. You know, I ain't never really had that knack unless you really just done something. But I got coaches that scream their ass out to the top of their lung, cussing, and I got parents come
I
straight
might
to
not
me.
be as loud as the other coaches, but I curse. Like I get close and curse.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
difference in cursing too. I curse, but I'm not saying you bitch, fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah, I
none
ain't
of that
doing
type
none
of
of
shit.
that.
Right,
Come on,
right, no
bring your ass
disrespect,
up, like
bro.
you know, like
I told your ass throw the goddamn ball. You keep doing the same
Is
shit.
Nah,
Diamond,
yeah,
Diamond one of y'all
exactly.
parents?
yeah, that's our team on.
She
That's
said,
our
you
team on.
cuss my baby out. We going home.
Right.
Diamond said, cuss my baby out. We going home.
Let me ask y'all this
Chuck
question
gonna say get out the car.
before we wrap it up. Y'all a dominant team, right? We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? You probably got two in the league season. Y'all probably got two matchups that
Everybody want to see.
not everybody want to see. That's gonna give you some work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the other games might be blowouts. How tedious are you guys critiquing the kids even in the blowout? Do y'all look for the small things that they ain't
Yeah,
doing
it's
right to
always-
make them better?
It's always because even you know we'll kind of get out the gas.
Mhm.
It may seem like getting out the gas to y'all, like you were saying. We know that other guy was hot. Why we didn't keep giving it to him?
Right.
So it seemed like we getting out the gas, but we really critiquing other stuff that we know is
Right,
gonna
right,
have
right,
to get
right.
right to beat the top team. So you like, why they didn't just run that same play? They killing them.
Right.
Cause, dude, the other team may be stopping that play that we killing them on, but we got to be able to go to something else. So the little things in blowouts do matter a lot.
Yeah, you don't want to be able to have only like a boxing, competitive boxing. If I only got a right hand, what if he know how to block my right hand?
Right.
Yeah.
Now
I
I
ain't got
can't
no
do-
jab, I ain't got no hook, I ain't got no uppercut. I gotta have other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure I ain't finna just keep running that one play or that
Right.
one player or those two players. I want to see what such and such can do because that's who I'm gonna need when Tamarat try to take that away.
Yeah.
Now it's your day. Now it's your day. Now it's your day.
But I for me, I also think that those, because in the comment section, I get the point that they trying to prove is you're not gonna play 10 juggernaut teams.
We're not.
Not no more.
You're not.
It ain't gonna happen.
Back in the
That was
day,
back, yeah, that was
Yeah.
back when we
back
It
in
ain't
the
gonna
day,
happen.
it was
So
going
now,
down.
now we in an age where just because you playing teams that getting blowed out, you can still get a whole lot better. You get what I'm saying? Because especially if you have a coach who's a perfectionist and that's gonna say, "Hey, I don't care about you throwing 5 touchdown passes. Look where your elbow was at.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't move your
But you
feet.
see it-
You ain't
Listen,
slide. You ain't slide up
You
in the
see
pocket.
it. You see it watching the game because you if you look at the
Yeah.
attitude of the coaches and the demeanor, you see like you down there think they losing. Like you
Right.
look at us, you down there think, damn, they still tuned in. It's
Right.
20-0, 30-0.
Right.
What he mad about?
But I think it's a particular coach that's gonna be like that though, right?
Especially like with the AYFL.
I think a particular
that-
style.
That's what I'm saying. Staff, yeah.
Style.
Staff.
Like
You
I'm gonna
got
say,
quick cut. So
I'ma
if you
say
can't go back and watch your film and see
Yeah.
and grade what your kids
that's
did
hard.
wrong,
Yeah.
like you just
Yeah.
what kind of coach are you?
Right.
Yeah.
Them to
The
score
whole
30
game
zip.
is on film.
Look how you just pulled right there. That's
Right.
bull. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
You
And
only get
I think
better that way.
that's important. Like
I think quick cut should be in everybody.
in everybody league, it's definitely important because
It's a plus.
Because it's like
It's a
It
developmental tool.
develops the coaches.
kids more. Yeah,
Quick
and-
cut
and the
develops
kids.
the
And the
coaches.
kids.
Yeah,
and the kids.
Definitely.
because
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I remember
see it.
after playing my last year, after playing and I remember we playing Gwen Cherry and the running back get a couple yards and I used to turn around. So whoever was standing by me, I boy, that's hard, Rod. That's 6 points.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just look at like the stuff that we need to work on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see
We say it
certain
all the time.
plays, you be like, damn, bro, that's Tamarack, boy. Like we in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
Like, we got to work this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Well, Ben, you must have 2 phones on you. Talking about you watching quick cut as we talking about.
you got to critique it.
you got to, man. You know, I think that's big, man. But it's 11:25. No,
Yeah.
Hey, let's get these final remarks, man. Eric, you got
Troy,
anything else to say,
better than
man?
Quick cut. I don't know what type of view you be getting, but like you be on top of it.
Right.
Got any final words, eh?
No, man, long season, dog. Just getting started.
There it is. Juju.
ABG.
Y'all phones on.
Hey, man. Pete say y'all gonna make it happen for the culture, man. So
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely excited.
Somebody got to do push-ups. It don't happen, man. We're going to hold y'all to the push-ups.
Nah, I'm
Ain't.
straight.
We're going to hold y'all to the push-ups. The
I
game
don't
don't go
want
down.
no parts of that, man.
Hey, yeah,
I just want to be there when it happens.
It's gonna happen. If
Yeah,
P
we
said
wanna-
it's gonna happen,
Yeah, P said we gonna play.
he gonna
dog.
touch bases
You know
now.
what I mean?
You
He
feel
good
me?
dude.
He already told me though before I got here that we gonna play.
Yeah, man. P
just
gonna
gotta
make
put
it
it
happen.
together.
It just gotta make sense for the most part, man.
Hey, man, everybody in South Florida should be tired of the Georgia, the out-of-town.
That's
country
the biggest
niggas
thing,
talking.
dog.
Yeah.
When the season over, dog, I'm telling you, man.
Put
we
it
got
together.
Hey, I would say this. I know Trav is the South Florida regional manager
For
for
FBU.
FBU.
Yeah.
Man, coaches, man, send your kids, man. Like,
Don't hold them back, man.
don't hold them back.
Don't hold them
send,
back,
send
man.
your kids,
Please,
man.
Don't
Y'all
hold them back. If you
come-
genuinely
yeah,
for the kids,
send your kids and come
See-
and come out and help.
This the thing I'm talking about though. Not so much as senior kids. That's great too. But I'm asking the coaches to bring your kids.
Bring your kids, like come
When
out and
they-
help. Right.
Yeah, when they come to practice with you and they leave with you, so it's no recruiting your kids.
Right.
we just trying to fuck up Georgia, man.
There you
At this
go.
point,
That's it.
We
We're
just
not
trying to give
recruiting your
Georgia-
kids, bro.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
practice at y'all field. Y'all practice at our field.
See, the thing is,
We
is-
linking.
and I think that's the biggest thing with trying to make this happen. Is
It's a
the-
recruiting process, isn't it?
It's a recruiting
That's what
process, and it's the egos, and it's my field. Why we got to practice?
That's
here,
why I say let's rotate it,
this
dog.
and this and this and that.
This how I feel, man. We get it back together. You come on out of retirement, dog. I know you're on your retirement, but if we get this thing ready for Georgia, man, all us flying to Georgia, but we at Atlanta
There
with
it
our
is.
Florida team, bro.
There it is.
Let's get it on.
We got
South Florida elite.
Hey,
South
man.
Florida Elite. It ain't no
Some
Boy,
type of
no
name. Yeah.
Lauderdale,
yeah.
no nothing.
Yeah. No, we ain't got to be under nobody umbrella, man. We gonna
Nobody umbrella,
Make
dog.
make an umbrella.
We got these rich niggas right here gonna buy us equipment and
Yeah,
everything.
man.
Yeah,
You feel me?
most definitely.
Hey, shouts out to Bishop Matt Preparatory School, man. They gonna sponsor the
Hey,
equipment.
I'm gonna support the cause, man.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm
Let's
saying?
make it happen. A lot of people backing it though, man. We
Yeah,
got
it's
like
gonna-
Samari.
It's
them,
gonna- it's
you
gonna
know what I
happen.
mean?
It's
Yeah.
gonna
Samari
happen.
say, Samari roll.
Bro, yeah.
He like, man, let me know what we need, man. He asked
And
me,
it
man.
need,
I know
to
for a
happen,
fact.
man.
I know for a fact. I had talked to Rich. Rich was on some. He want to go nationals. Like
It
he
need,
wanna.
it need to happen.
He wanna
dog.
stick to
It
nationals.
need to
Rich,
happen,
Rich
man.
on it. I know Rich gonna do it.
Yeah,
Man.
Rich want to go nationals. Like he,
That
he-
11U division, like I say, robbery right there, ATL Elite, Atlanta Elite. Them people want to play football.
Them people got 2 teams in the whole state of Georgia.
Yeah, them people
Oh
trying.
yeah, that's
But I'm saying, you look
That's-
at the linebacker from
that's
Alabama.
tough.
You look at
I
the
mean,
running back
2
from
teams.
Carolina.
They split the
tough.
talent.
It's tough.
We got how many teams?
Got
We
like
got teams on top of us that
Yeah,
got
20
kids that
teams.
can.
yeah, they
Man,
can
it's
help
him.
you.
But
I
then
mean-
I guess the boys don't chime into it though, dog. But they like South Florida. We small. We
So
slow. we ain't in
so
tune.
I know we supposed to be getting out of here, but do you think that's what's hurting league? That's what happened to the league.
What's that?
Actually,
Auto.
That's why what you
It
call
plays
hesitating
a,
on
it plays
playing.
a factor.
It plays the
but-
biggest factor.
I'm saying that's why teams hesitating on playing. They you know, you trying to keep your rankings.
You talking about league play though,
This
right?
won't
just
be
talking about
long
league
though.
play.
Hold on,
So
this
league
won't,
play watered down because everybody merged.
look, this
everybody,
won't be long.
But everybody trying to beat each other in the backyard. So
This
listen,
merging will take probably
I don't think nobody's
3
trying to
years.
beat each other.
100%.
restoring
So
order
one-
of beating the hell out of Georgia.
Yeah, that's
again,
it. Let's come
and
together.
then
Let's go calm
get
that
back
shit
to normal.
down.
Calm them down and get back to normal.
See, I
Yeah.
think until Coon get dethroned, until P get dethroned, I think the number one goal for a lot of these teams that's putting their team together is to
to beat them.
be the champs in the backyard first.
I'm gonna let you know
But they
right
won't
now.
even let you.
Anybody,
they won't play
any
you. That's why
champion,
they don't want to play.
or any champion that compete on the national level understand what's going on. Now, the people who ain't never been on the national level, they don't understand it. So I know Lakes understand it. We
Right.
didn't been there. We understand
Right.
it. Pete understand it clearly. Rod Mack understand it, and everybody else. Coon too. You just went up there. You know
Right.
you lost.
But he
can't-
understand. He
So
understand.
anybody who just went up there and seen what they doing in Georgia, they got a different understanding.
They got a different
It's the people who ain't trying to
My
compete.
thing be they
nationally
get up there and
that
scream
don't.
Georgia, bro. They ain't even Georgia. How you saying
Right.
what Georgia doing in Florida? Y'all got 3 states.
Right.
Imagine us with 3 states. We just get 3 cities. It's on.
It's I think I always say it, man.
So do we just cancel one football season and just go?
No,
national?
No, it's at the
I
end of
don't
the year.
actually-
I don't think so. I think
I think
But
you
I
put-
heard
play
you
them
gotta
after the
play.
Super Bowl.
I heard you gotta play 6 games.
That's nothing.
that's 2 weekends. Literally.
Right.
That's nothing.
That's 2 weekends. You do 2 tournaments. Play Friday, play Saturday, play Sunday.
It's over.
It's
Come
over.
back in 2
We'll
weeks
go at
later.
it.
Play Friday,
Yeah.
play Saturday, play Sunday.
We still
That's
gonna go
6
at it for our
games.
regular
That's what
Super
everybody
Bowl.
does in them 6 games.
And see-
You go back to
and
Tamarack.
see-
You
and
go back to
see-
Boynton. You
and
go back
see,
here.
That's
and
where
then-
the problem gonna come in at, because you're gonna have one coach feel like I'm
That's
working
what's-
on something, a chemistry this.
Nah,
I'm just
man.
telling you, like
I'm saying, but we ain't even
speaking.
like right now.
that's what I'm speaking.
Like-
on.
as
I'm
long
just
as
saying.
nobody try to back
like speaking like this.
That's why I say bring your own kids, bro.
Like speaking
they
like
come
this.
with you and leave with you.
Right.
Like speaking like this. If the minds was trying to work together to be the perfect situation, we can do it with ABG. We ain't even playing each other. We don't even got to play each other. They in the flow. We in the AYFL. We go win our thing over there. We win our thing over there. But guess what? We got a national roster where our 2 teams play 6 games
Yeah.
and be ready at the end. And that's all they doing up there.
Right.
Practice on Sundays. Once.
Man, one Sunday a month, man.
I see that might work between 2 teams.
We ain't even in
But
each
when
other.
I'm
way.
just saying
Well, I'm
mix,
saying
like
me,
that,
I'm like
it's a lot
Rod
of
Mack.
mix.
And you got to sprinkle in that Tamarack line too,
You
man.
already know
Yeah, that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
Because them boys, Georgia, them people big boy.
Samurai gotta be.
Yeah,
Right.
You got to
But
match
dog,
up with
till
them.
we put that shit together, dog.
It'll work.
They got that boy up there on Treasure Coast. He running the hell out that bitch.
It'll work.
Yeah.
We just got to make it come together. Hey, man, to all the high school parents, listen, man, enjoy it, man, because these 4 years go by so fast, man. High school kickoff on Thursday. To all the seniors, man, it's your last rodeo, baby. Y'all have fun. Parents, enjoy it. It's going to be a lot. Little League parents, finish out this season, man. Let's try to have, let's try to tone it down on the sidelines towards the coaches, other players, referees, man, as we can see. Again, rest in peace to Michael Hickman, man, DEA, now you coach, man, lost his life. Let's try to remember, man, we dealing with the kids, man. You feel me? Little man lost his dad right in front of him, so
RIP, man.
we might look at it as, we just trying to voice our opinion and but let's just try to tone it down just a tad bit, Yeah, man, feel me? Y'all have fun, man. We'll be back next Monday.
All right, that's what's up.
We back at it. Hey, shouts out to Juju, shouts out to Aaron, shouts out to Mott, man. We appreciate y'all for coming by.
No problem, dog. Love the convo.
I
appreciate y'all,
love Tamarack to beat y'all,
I
man.
know it, dog.
Just make sure
It's
you
always
there, man.
uphill battle for us, bro.
Just make sure you there, man.
Hey, I'm
we
a,
always the underdog,
I
dog.
know,
We know it.
I know for a fact that game is gonna be the last game on that Saturday.
Right.
So, everybody should be. If you're not on 13 level, I think everybody else gonna be there to see that one. So, y'all come out and check that game. What that week 8, 9, 6? Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah.
3 more weeks. 3, 4 more weeks.
I told you we're gonna
Yeah,
punch
said
it
3
down,
weeks.
man.
Yeah, bring the whole setup, bro. We put in the thing and
Got a nice
watch
press
live.
box.
So you want us to commentate live from the?
Yeah. Go
Got-
live,
got a
commentate
nice
live.
view.
Y'all got lights? You know,
Yeah.
Come on, stop.
I was just out there. And I ain't really. All
They
right.
got lights. They might not
I
have no
thought
grass.
I thought we
They got
got
lights.
I thought we got to cut on car lights
Hey, man,
around the field.
Wait till that new field get done.
Oh, here we go with the new-